Welcome back, guys. Energy in the table is wild today. High energy intro here. Starting shit off right. This is another episode of Adventures in Orlea.
No.
Excellent starting locations. We're too loud to be heard. The Dobby box is out, guys. Anyone with context knows what's up. There's no way the mic picked
It was
that up.
the main mysterious
We're all so insane by the sound of this. And for the record, this is a bit, but I am recording. So, Stan, how about we Macarena our way through the recap, because I'm sure you psychically knew
Stan's
everything
dead.
that happened last week.
So, Stan is dead, which means the death of the Macarena.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stan is dead, which means we lost our Hellman sponsorship.
Yeah.
Stan is dead, which means his money is gone.
Yeah.
But,
Except it's not, because
Except
Brock
it's
stole it.
except it's not, and Stan will be back for that, by the way.
Regardless of his status.
After he undeads himself. Ooh.
Ooh.
So,
Undead Redemption.
Spoilers.
We come back level 20.
Spoilers for
The
this
new big bad is
scripted
just
content.
Stan looking for 2 copper.
Yeah.
And he's just like begging the street, everyone doesn't give him money, he's just like, well,
Well,
I know you have it.
I'm going to take over the world now.
So essentially what happened was, landed, bang, I'm dead. Everyone else landed, bang, not dead. Unfair. So, sorry if you're going to be wheezing, I'm having an asthma attack after laughing. So, essentially what happened, I'm dead, but not
Out
really.
of curiosity, I'm so curious where this is going, because I know you've not seen last week's episode.
Oh, of course I am.
So
So,
it is all guesswork. That's
So
why you
it's-
keep saying to
everyone
recap, I'm dead.
bang. I'm dead, did you know that? So, essentially everyone else cried, sad, found my robe, found Maynard, brought him back to life. He's an absolute wee guy extraordinaire, not in the good way. Essentially, we found a town, named it after me very lovingly, but the dickheads inside it already had a name for it. Not as
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah. Atan, Sta'an, same thing.
Where is he getting this information?
You
We
all
told
talk
him
in the
a
group
lot.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
You all talk, so he's just got the info of the group chat, not the actual episode.
There is a big important piece about Brochan, but
Oh yeah.
They have my cloak. They stole it. My monies.
This is his precious arc.
They've stolen my monies.
Okay, take your inhaler, my guy, and then we'll continue.
That one wasn't asthma. That one was.
Do you need your inhaler?
We're all asthmatic, and we're all laughing, and we're all gonna die here together. Cool.
On camera.
So, uploading for the clips,
I
guys.
don't have asthma, so I'll be able. I'll
Okay.
upload it.
You can
I don't
upload
have
it.
Don't worry,
asthma
it's
either.
con- it's
I
I will
contagious.
just die.
Oh.
Don't worry, asthma's contagious. We'll give it to you.
I'll die in solidarity.
The big point about Brochan, other than the whole thievery thing, is
I am now very old.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. You have my stuff.
Nice.
Cool.
Bro is
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
60s.
So, for a recap of someone who was actually here, basically what happened was last week the party landed and Dobby was there. Dobby had his socks from Master. He gave them them.
Yo.
Sorry, no, that was we watched Harry Potter.
So-
sorry,
so-
yeah, no,
sorry.
fuck, yeah, no, sorry, that was Harry Potter Part 2.
No, we don't. And by the way,
I've made jokes about Hellman suing us, but J.K. Rowling might actually sue us.
oh, I don't care.
It
About
doesn't
that.
matter. J.K.
We will
Rowling won't
win.
acknowledge any of your existences. So
Oh, that's true. We're
that's
all
not.
fucking-
We're
That's
we're
true,
so
yeah.
far on
Yeah.
a spectrum
Yeah.
that she won't look at. It doesn't matter.
Excellent.
If we pop up in her feed, something's gone wrong with the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yes. So last week after the party crash landed.
Sorry. Sorry.
Was that? Did you say something there? Sorry. You can speak louder if you want.
Don't put me on the spotlight like
Move
this.
the mic to, yeah.
You got any interview? Sir, what have you got to say on this?
Turn it up a little bit. Make sure you really catch this.
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Okay. No.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
You did not hear it here first. If that's the first time you've heard that sentiment from a trans person, you've been living under a rock.
Jesus.
After the Joseph Rogan.
No,
Nah, this one too. Just attracting big controversial cunts.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Attract big controversy, make big money.
Yeah. Let's nobody mention our ears. Okay.
Oh.
So Trump.
Oh!
So last week the party basically plummeted to their deaths through darkness, landed on a strange town very far away from their original locations and possible...
Why have you made me sad like this? Why would you...
To remind you of Rowling's existence, or...
The other one.
Oh, the other one. So, to recap, chaos incarnate, everyone's going mental, Brochan aged around 60 years? Oh no, you're 67 now, so you've aged around, what's that, 58 years-ish? Something like that. So,
Just casual.
instead of dying, Brochan was reached out to by the entity and given a strange token. A wonderful token that aged them 50 odd years instead of killing them. Basically trading the life that could have been for a life now. So, we rejoin the party in the town of Atan on the island of... Where was I?
Not strain.
Not Strain.
Strain.
Notably.
On the island of Rahort.
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 And
And
also,
the party-
Maynard has revealed all the big...
Yes. And the
All the
party
big things.
spent time
Yeah.
in the town of Atan speaking to some clerics of the Raven Queen.
And Tisha's
Who, of
in love with
course-
a new person.
Yes, and Tiso loves their new best friend Giles.
No! Maynard.
No,
Giles
no,
is quite
no,
nice
no,
as well.
no.
You didn't like Giles, the rude innkeeper?
You like
He was
Maynard?
so unhelpful. Yeah, he talked to me in Thieves' Camp.
Please don't become
have
that.
secret
He's a
Please don't
huge
come back to
nerd.
Why
me.
is the bar
have-
on
I
the
have-
floor?
Because y'all have not shared any info with him the entire time he's known you.
And Soren knew Tiso for 2 days before he went werewolf. That's not
That's
like
the
let's
point.
share our life story thing. Anyway,
Father Maynard
I'm
is
not
my
bitter.
new best friend.
Regardless, they finally resurrected the very well-treated corpse
About
of
to
Father
decompose.
Maynard. Yes, the corpse that was easily a month old.
and glittery.
And covered in glitter, butt-ass naked. But the patrons of the Raven Queen did clean him up, did give him some new clothes, paid for by his lovely new friend Needle. And yes, once revived, he did indeed reveal the plot of the Drow, harnessing an ancient, powerful, a forgotten dead deity to overthrow the surface of the planet, moving from the Underdark to the surface.
Yay.
Which is a confusing concept as they hate the sun. So,
Yeah.
we rejoin our party, having a long rest. Having just finished a long rest, I should say. So everybody should be at full health. And then let me just bring up the map on screen. In the town of Atan. And if our map man will zoom in on the party, you will see them all sitting there in the little inn. Yes.
With a few friends around the side.
With a few added extras by the map man, who thought that the town looked too dull and wanted to add some mind flares.
It spices things up.
It does spice things
It
up,
adds a
But
bit
there
of-
are no...
but there are
adds
no
a bit
mind
of
flares.
flair.
No.
I do want to fully qualify
Not a
here.
bad joke.
There is no mind flares in the town at the moment.
There's a couple.
I'm not going to promise that there's none.
Because if
But
we
there's
go
not
really
at the moment.
badly on luck.
Please promise that there's none.
No,
No.
no, that's not how that works at all.
If we
We
go
can't-
badly
But
on luck,
I don't want to fight
go
mind flares today.
Back on his promises.
you must be boring then.
I would rather, as all dungeon masters should, I reserve the right for mind flares. Any scenario, they could pop up.
Can I roll for luck
You're
to
the
see if I find a mind flip?
Sure,
No,
roll me
no, no,
2d100, and if you hit 100 twice.
You fucked
You're
up
not
my
even here
I
yet.
gotta believe.
I'm scared.
Yeah, no, this
It's
is
a
for
bit-
his.
that's-
That's a 15, a 71.
This is for his new character to die prior to introducing you.
Yeah. You just walk out, there's a guy getting his brain. It's Stan!
I called Stan, and then he
Oh.
dies.
That would leave us...
It's so much
Guys,
more
it's me!
traumatizing.
Guys, it's me, the same Stan, help!
Guys, I fell out my cloak. I'm in the forest. Guys. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, we rejoin our party, having Father Maynard just finished his big speech on how everything is dangerous and you all have to leave immediately and tell no one it's secret. The Drow are all spies. we cut to everyone having breakfast.
Yeah.
Before their journey.
Shit, I've been talking about this to every single person I've come across.
Father Maynard's like, what do you mean you've been talking to this about everyone you've came across?
That was out of character.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Huh?
Because I didn't. I haven't. Kind of.
We have though.
Yes. Yeah.
Fully have told so many people.
Cool. So, what are we all up to this morning? I will remind everybody that this will be an old-fashioned trek through the woods, so anyone who doesn't have things like rations, things like a tent, things like adventuring gear,
Who was it?
might wish to look at some local shops, just in case. Otherwise it will be hunting.
I can do that. That's
I
like
was
the
gonna say,
one
this
thing
is-
I can do.
This is still the last image that I drew from last game.
Breakdown.
You
Breakdown.
basically
done.
just sleep on a pile of gold, let's stand it, it's comfy.
Oh,
No.
you're so
So,
right.
sure, that'll
You don't
fix
need
all
a
our
tent.
problems.
We're so rich now because we have all of Stan's money.
Yeah, you don't need a tent. Don't go to the shops, guys, don't spend my money.
Soren is going to go to the shops because he has nothing.
No!
You
I blew up all my shit.
cut to Maynard basically saying, I have no gold, so I would rather appreciate if someone would buy food for me.
How come you don't? Oh wait.
That's an excellent question. It is an excellent question. How come I don't have gold or clothes? I would like to revisit this topic.
In
You
fair-
didn't have any gold on you when you died.
That's not true.
As you're wearing his clothes.
He didn't say he didn't have clothes.
Stan took it all.
I know.
Stan took it all.
Well, I didn't.
He didn't have a lot on him. I think he had like 10 gold or something. But
I didn't see any gold. I just saw a cloak. So that's what I have. And it's mine now, so.
yes, I can see that. By the way, did you give him his ring back? Did whoever...
It broke.
No, not that
I
ring.
gave him the protection.
You did give him that back.
Broke.
He had a different ring that was designed...
My rings!
It was designed to keep him alive, but it really didn't.
No.
Excellent. So I can have a backpack and rations
I guess.
paid for by someone.
Yeah? Sure.
Wonderful. Shall we head off?
We decided we're going to.
The elves, right?
Yeah.
Kiatha,
Just.
the Wood Elven civilization.
To be.
Teleported?
Teleported to
Ideally teleported to Titan's Rock, and failing that, at least to be sped along to Rahort,
Yeah.
which is the capital of this island, which will definitely have one. The elves is a 50-50 because they've got magic and druids, so they might be able to teleport only to places of nature, but that's still way faster than the 2-month walk to Rahort.
Yeah. Cool. Shopping.
Excellent. As you step out into the atmosphere of the village,
Mind
you can
flayers attack.
see again you're in the old district, not far from the centre of town. Walking out into the market, you can see that there are traders. You can see that there are people set up with breakfast stands and things like selling just fresh fruit, fresh fish, mostly fish and game for the meat. They don't have a lot of livestock and poultry here, so you can smell all the pork and the sausages and all that sort of thing being cooked, live wild boar sort of thing being hunted and killed recently. And you can see that above all of the human merchants and above all of the sort of local population, you can see a rather extravagantly dressed person basically hauling a giant backpack filled with shitloads of stuff. Would Stan like to introduce himself? Or at least give a physical description and what you're doing at this moment as you arrive in town for the first time and you're kind of contemplating where to set up your stall.
So, Stan just essentially looks like a taller goblin. He has psionic powers, so he does prefer to go by a mind goblin, but... So essentially, he's hauling a huge stack of stuff and he's looking around for just an empty space where no one's standing.
Yeah, it's still quite early in the morning, so you can definitely set up in the market. It doesn't look like there's anyone sort of policing who can set up. It's such a small town that kind of all traders are welcome as long as you pay the tax when you make sales.
Perfect. So I'm gonna walk over to a area that's just you know, fairly empty, but like could hold a good 9 creatures worth in it. I'm gonna walk over, and I need to make a huge impression. So I'm gonna like, walk over and sit my stuff down. I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut with hooks on it, a little counter, and a door in the front.
Yeah. So you watch as around a minute of this psionically powered goblin walks.
Mind goblin.
Mind goblin walks into basically just a large-ish area of the town, free from all the other traders, and you can see him. What does it look like as you cast magic to generate this new hut?
It just looks like I'm doing what essentially like con artist magic and just like and
then like every time he does like a weird hand movement, like wood sort of materializes from nowhere spectrally and builds itself into basically like a shanty style shop.
It is see through, so it's
It is almost fully transparent. You do get the colour of wood, but it is sort of translucent. You can see him through the stand. But when he places things on the counter, it does seem to stay on the counter.
I just walk around and go, ladies and gentlemen, Stan the Wandering Trader here. When Stan comes to town, be not afraid, put your weapons down. I'm come here to trade, but nothing's free. I will accept but a small fee. Please enter.
Did he say Stan?
Someone's gonna
Where?
try to walk away. Just shake his head like, not again. Not again.
Wait.
Walks away.
How did you meet him the first time?
Not like this.
Okay. So maybe it's just a coincidence, right?
I will also say, like, this is definitely you. Actually, roll me a history check because it's a rare race he's played. To see if you know what the hell he is. He looks like a goblin, but tall, like way taller and healthier than most goblins.
Say 8.
Yeah, you're looking at it going. You're like, it's not orcish, not half orc, not goblin, not like. There's just a long thing of like all the green races, and you're like, he's like a tall goblin.
What in the world is this thing?
Yeah, whereas you're thinking of the other Stan, and he was definitely a dragonborn. Like, he was a lizard. Which is, this creature, whatever it is, ancestry is definitely mammalian.
Yeah. Let's just ignore this.
Let's just ignore this guy.
Let's go to the next story.
Yeah. You can see that the only people trying to go shopping are fully ignoring you. Like, empty village, all the other traders, big group of people carrying loads of stuff walks into the centre, sees what you're doing and leaves. Like, tries to immediately not shop at your shop.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run over, cast Mage Hand, tap on the shoulder, run up, just like put hands on the shoulder. Hi guys, I see that you're here shopping. If you've dirt on shoulders,
Sorry, what
closest person.
I'm in a rush.
Everyone roll a luck check. Whoever gets the lowest gets grabbed by Stan.
What was luck again?
And just a d20. Whoever gets the lowest loses.
Losey.
3.
You win. Yes!
19. What did you get? Anyone get lower than 3?
Okay, I'm definitely
So
reacting
immediately
badly
a
to
mage
this.
hand gets like, he's like, hey, you hear, hey friends, and a mage hand gets put on
I'm
your
having a
shoulder.
reaction to this.
Yeah.
I am very much gonna like.
It is a mage
spin around
hand,
and
so-
Yeah, it's a
slap.
Mage Hand.
It's a mage
I'm not
hand, so you
busy.
turn around and
Slap whatever it
there,
is.
there is nothing there. It's just a spectral hand on your shoulder. So you can slap the hand off your shoulder, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run up. If you've done, you're gonna prestidigitation it off you and just go, my sir, it seems like you're in desperate need of.
in fairness,
something."
he comes up and he gestures, and you look down at all the clothes that were sort of not been washed over the last couple of days because there's no sort of laundry service in this small town, and you are now wearing pristinely nice, organised, freshly washed clothes.
So it seems like you're
Don't
in
worry
desperate
about that
need of
beeping alarm.
what beeping?
Sorry, we've kind of decided we don't want to interact with you for personal reasons. Could you leave us alone?
Sir, you've walked into a market trying to buy things. I'm in desperate need
Who
to
said
help
I
you.
was trying to buy things?
You walked into a market.
This is also just the street. We could have been going somewhere.
Please leave
Why
us
did you
alone,
turn
sir.
around? Sir, please, I'm just...
We've had a very stressful few days.
Sir, please, I'm just trying to make money. I've also had stressful few days. We all have stressful days. We all have struggles we're going through. I'm just trying to sell stuff and make a living.
I had him 1 gold. Can you leave us alone?
Merrick pipes up just very quickly and just goes, "Do you sell rations?"
Yes, I should do.
See, this is a hassle that we need not go
I-
through.
can I-
If we
can
just
I-
buy the rations, we can leave him. He's not following us. He just wants gold. Everyone else is charging the same amount, I presume.
How much are the rations?
Let's see. I'm just gonna look around and see what other traders have them up for and go, that.
No one's selling specifically rations. This is all like fresh food. Like it's hunted food. No one's selling like adventuring packs in this little town. Everyone's like breakfast or dinner or lunch.
So, 3 silver for 1 day's worth.
Okay.
How long is our journey going to be?
To Kaffa, if you're walking, you were told it would be about a week and a half.
Okay.
Although it would only be like 3 days on horses. Although you don't have horses.
We have a horse. We have a horse.
Well, you've not really spoke about
No,
that.
I know.
So no one knows
Out
you
of
have a horse.
character. Out of character, we have a horse. Well, you have a horse. I'm just claiming it because.
What did you say your name was?
Stan the Verdant.
You're not secretly a dragonborn hunting another dragonborn also called Stan, right? For no particular reason.
If it gets you to buy stuff from me, then yes, I am.
Roll me an insight check.
That's the wrong answer, sir.
So the wrong answer.
Let's see.
That's a 14.
14. As soon as you say that, you realise there's just like you're quite into the salesman side of things. You realise when you've made a misstep,
Oh,
and
fuck.
what's happened here is clearly these guys know someone called Stan that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
pure asshole.
It's alright,
Like,
I've
so
got some-
whoever this other Stan was so unlikable that the mere mention of his name is something that's putting these people off spending money at a genuine shop.
I've got something for this. Gift of Gab. Do me a favour. Make a wisdom.
So
thing.
that's everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone
everyone.
needs to make a wisdom save. What's your DC?
5.
Good question.
It should be on your character sheet at the spells section.
12.
15.
It is not.
Save DC is 15. It's on your spell section.
That's
Anyone
for
get
enthrall.
15?
I did.
Okay.
I got
So what-
21.
I got
You got what?
5.
21.
21. And you got 5 and you got what, Tiso?
12.
12. So what, as part of Gift of the Gab, you don't do any spell motions,
I do
it's
not.
just the new words.
Yeah.
So what does Tiso and Needle hear instead?
If you want to ask what my name is, but it's Nigel. That's because I've just opened
So-
a shop here.
What happens for Soren and Brochan is he says Stan, and then you watch him go, "No, sorry, I meant Nigel."
I'm just gonna burst out laughing.
But for you guys, you don't hear Stan at all. You say, "What was your name?" And he says,
Nigel?
It's Nigel.
Oh, sorry, I must have misheard earlier. I'm so sorry for my reaction, but please don't touch me. Again.
Of course not, sir. I wouldn't want to make a customer feel uncomfortable.
What?
What?
What do you mean what?
You heard that too, right? Yeah, what is going on?
And what?
Is your name
Actually.
Stan?
"Can I get my dice? I had the dice kicking about here earlier."
Oh yeah, I
it's the
forgot.
one that I
Maynard
took
could
back.
need to roll.
Yeah, Maynard needs to roll as well.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, no. He's like, "Heard what?"
Okay, we're not.
Is your name Stan or Nigel?
Nigel,
You said Stan.
where did you hear Stan?
You said it.
So you never heard him say Stan. You feel like you maybe heard it the first time because he didn't do Gift of Gab the first time, but on asking again, he qualified as Nigel. Like not qualified, clarified.
Do I have, like, is there anything, like, because I am thinking of it with this confusion, is there anything
There is
that,
no
like,
confusion.
it is weird that I heard Stan and it's Nigel, there's
I
nothing.
mean, yeah, but I think like Gift of Gab is specifically if you fail it, there's no way to detect it. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things of like you feel like you might have heard Stan the first time, and then you're like, well, he was a fucking really big personality. It's possible I just seen a big personality and was like, fuck, it looks like Stan.
He said Nigel, which is...
Did he? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all heard it. Didn't you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Maybe
Sorry, needs no guess of the gap.
I think it looked around and be like, are they okay? Is there anything I can do to help?
We just lost a friend. I think they're going through it a little bit.
Oh, I see. I'm so sorry to hear that.
You act a lot like him.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's
We just,
uncanny.
we just kind of.
Sorry for avoiding you.
I don't know what happened. I was so sure I heard his name, but it's
What's their name? Stan?
yes.
Yes.
I will say, it is a nice name, but I'm afraid it's not mine.
Okay. Cool.
Gaslight gatekeep, bro.
I love the idea of 2 days from now him just going, yeah, no, why are you calling me Nigel? Stan, call me Stan.
I'll forget, because like, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. The rations. Rations, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you free silver. You haven't
Is it?
given me.
I'm afraid that it's still back in my shop. I
Ah.
did have to sprint at you to get here.
That is.
So if you come back and get it all sorted out, I'll give back your silver just so it seems legitimate, so you know I'm not
So
stealing
it
anything.
seems legitimate.
So you're
yeah,
called
we cut
Nigel the Verdun.
Sorry?
Yeah, Nigel de Verdun.
You didn't say the Verdun the second time.
Okay.
And then Nigel.
Just Nigel? Any last names? Any?
Afraid not. My people don't do that.
Oh, what are your people? Well, I'm sorry, I've not recognised.
Oh. We're Verdun.
Oh, right.
We're
You've
rather
never
new.
heard of this
We're
race.
rather new around here.
Okay.
Everyone can roll me a history check, or I suppose nature, because it would be biology.
Yeah, no, they're the same.
17.
Nature. Oh, for fuck's sake!
10.
That's a 1.
13. So great.
Yes.
13. On a 17, you actually have heard of Verdun.
Just like Verdun.
They're kind of an odd subset of creature because they're not, biologically speaking, they didn't evolve.
Ooh.
They were goblins, and it was a subset of goblins that had been captured by essentially like powerful wizards and sometimes drow wizards as well. And they were basically just experimented on to basically try and create the perfect soldier.
Ooh.
But it was a case of like goblins reproduce really quickly, they age really fast. So if you could up the biology of like make them bigger, make them stronger, make them better, you could basically mass produce an army very quickly. But based on how quickly and ridiculously annoying it is to keep goblins locked up, like they multiply so fast and they're constantly annoyed as all hell, inevitably most of them escaped. So they just kind of became a new race in the last sort of 50 years. It's similar to how mimics used to just be guards of wizards, but they went off into the wild and started reproducing. Same with owlbears. They went off into the wild and started reproducing, just like that.
Oh, right, sorry.
Like, yeah, so essentially,
I was like, they started what? Oh, right, yeah, no.
Yeah,
like
reproducing.
owlbears.
like owlbears, yes. So owlbears were like created by wizards, but they are now an evolved species. I did not clarify, just to clarify again, I was not suggesting that goblins mated with owlbears, and that's what caused this creature to appear.
I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised the reason I actually questioned it. Does this creature have hair?
Is he bald?
Is he bald?
Is he bald?
He does not have hair.
No?
Ah!
Is he actually not?
He does not have hair.
He's bald!
It's a fully bald goblinoid
Excellent.
person.
Goblinoid.
But yeah, the Verdun can be from like other Verdun having a family and community, but they can also be a goblin that was captured and turned into something else.
Oh.
And you're honestly not sure because like they're so new, you're not sure which one this creature is. And no one's quite sure of the lifespan yet.
Alright. Yeah, that's all I need. Just rations. I get to. Do you have any, what would Luna eat?
Oh.
They're omnivores, so anything that you would basically be able to forage or give.
Do you have
Like-
any nice, tasty, little,
Leaves.
little, I don't know, I guess. Food.
Berries, mushrooms.
I have something that might work, depending on what it says. No. I have a ration, if they would like to eat that.
It's just like
That's
dried
fine.
jerky.
I'll take a little bit of dried jerky
Most rations are like
A little-
hardtack
just a little
bread
extra.
with some jerky.
for my
Uh,
babies.
I'd say, as
Or for the vegans, it's like fruit leather, but I don't think there's any vegans.
fruit, like.
Why are you laughing at that? That's a real thing.
Let's
Yeah,
not.
but why
Let's
not
not.
just say raisins?
'Cause that's not what fruit leather is.
I know, but it seems easier to make than fruit leather.
But only if you have grapes. Raisins are specifically just one thing. Fruit leather is any dehydrated fruit.
Why can't you have a raisin tomato?
Listen, Merrick pops
They're
up.
called
Listen, I
sunflower.
said
Merrick.
fruit jerky, and I want fruit jerky. There is no, I don't want raisins, I want fruit jerky.
You sure you don't want?
Merrick?
You don't.
I'm vegan.
Wait, it's
Maynard. Oh,
Yeah,
Maynard.
sorry. I'm an,
Merrick pops up.
your father pops up. Hey, listen, I'm vegan, okay?
I'm sorry, random song.
Maynard, yes.
Maynard.
I've decided in this moment Maynard's vegan.
I'll get him in vegan rush.
All right, I've got X.
So, just as I'm like going to get the rations, I'm just gonna like pull out a bunch of things first because the rations are at the bottom. You see me pull out various potions, a special fancy little trident, some magical looking
Yeah, as he's like pulling out his bag, it's clearly a bag of holding because he's like
No,
pulling
no.
he's pulling like full like weapons out, and he like pulls out a couple potions of various colours, and he pulls out this massive trident, like gilded in silver, and like clearly ocean themed trident, very sort of Poseidon one. What else do you pull out?
I'm pulling out some quite big armour, some heavy looking armour.
Yeah, and as he pulls out the big splint armour, he puts it on and it immediately starts smouldering as if it's going to catch fire.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull out some bullets as well.
Bullets.
As a well,
Where-
sling bullets.
Oh.
You can have real bullets if you want. There are guns in this world.
That's true, but I don't think I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
You've got a lot of interesting things here. How much do you have in there?
I was saying, quite an interesting guy. Maybe if you were to stick around a little, I could show you some of the stuff I'm selling.
Do you have any silver weapons?
Well, let's see. I
Trident
think
silver.
I'll look trident. There's this.
Smaller. I don't really do tridents.
Let's see. Do I have anything silver? I don't. My merchant scale silver.
Your what?
My merchant scale.
It's not a weapon, is it?
You can hit
you
someone
could,
with
you
it.
don't, but I suppose you could bludgeon someone with. He pulls out like an apparatus, like an old-fashioned apparatus of like two separate things that just like, and yeah, the little plates is made of silver. It does look like not a weapon, but
Is my javelin silver?
let me double check.
Do you have any daggers? Silver daggers.
Afraid not, but I do have. We could pull out the javelin.
No, your javelin is steel, but it is magic, so it would count as a magical weapon.
Do you
As he pulls out this javelin from the thing as well, it looks like it's like an absolutely wicked, like spiked on both sides, like it almost looks like a gigantic lightning bolt.
That is very impressive, but not exactly what I was looking for. But thank you anyway,
If I'm just gonna.
Nigel.
I wonder. I wonder.
You can wonder.
How many do I add rations thingy?
How many buy? You just go to inventory, add items, and it's ration. They should actually cop up as ration.
Could I?
And then it's he's selling them for 3 silver a day. So however many.
I'll buy 2 weeks worth of rations and give
So
half
that's
to Maynard.
14 by 3, which is
Hang on a minute.
22.
Hang on a minute.
I already have 10
I'd
rations.
say I would like to ask for 3 silver pieces first to make sure they're real.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm gonna take out a ration. Go on. That's all the rations I have.
Yippee!
I say,
What?
but you did say you were in the market for a silver weapon, and I'm gonna reach into my
Wait,
bag.
wait, 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 wait,
Incidentally-
We don't have more
Incidentally,
rations?
if you hit refresh, because I added stuff to your thing, you do actually have 15 days worth of rations.
Never mind.
Just as a note, because I realised that you were going to be the shop they buy them from, so
Yeah.
It seems
Okay.
I still only have one day's worth.
you
No,
only
no,
have
it's
one, but you can add
rations.
quantity.
5.
If you click on it, you can change the quantity. So you're selling a maximum of 15.
Okay.
So however many you want to sell is up to you.
I'll probably sell 14.
Cool. So
That's it,
between
I'll
the
mark
between the
14.
party, you can split 14.
My alarm.
To wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that tracks.
I thought I was getting a phone call. I was like, oh my god, someone's died. No one phones me.
So yeah, you can happily split 14 rations between the rest of the party, and Stan, you gain 42 silver,
Yippee!
which is coming from the party in some description. Maynard will reach out and take 5 if no one else is going to stop him.
I already have 10, so I don't need any.
You should have rations to begin with.
Yeah, I just don't
I
because I
know.
blew mine up. Yeah.
What's up?
It's the numbers.
I think you have rations.
It says rations 1 day, and then it also says 5, and then it says 2.5, and when I click on it, it says 5, and when
No, so
Do you want to talk them through that?
How much was the
so the
rations?
rations. No,
It was 42 silver altogether.
so you
I
have
paid
5
3
days.
silver.
So you have 5 days worth of rations.
Well, I'm
So
just gonna
it's
say
Oh,
outside and then
right.
freeze it.
Whoa.
It's 10
No, don't
pounds
add.
altogether.
Don't add.
It costs 2.5.
okay.
Make
Thank
sense?
you.
Yes.
And
As
then
soon
we'll
as there's
again.
a number involved, my brain goes
Yeah.
absolutely fucky.
Yeah,
Yes.
rations consists of food suitable for travel, including jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and
Raisins.
some nuts.
Raisins.
Dried fruit could be raisins.
Raisins. I hate raisins.
Well, you've probably got fruit leather then.
I like raisins.
No, those are just raisins, Dylan.
Come on. It's like a sun-dried tomato. No, it's a raisin. Okay. So, I would like to reach into my bag.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast a couple spells. First of all,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Distort Value
Yeah,
on my dagger.
I presumed.
Uh-oh.
So I would like for it to seem as if it's made of silver.
Sure.
Tiso is
Okay.
stepping back and like readying my weapons.
No, that's right, my hands are in the
So,
bag, you can't
I'm
see my
watching-
hands.
To clarify, the components are only verbal, so it is your sales speech here. So you don't, unless they fail the check, they don't detect that you're magically speaking. So it is a DC 15 Wisdom save. Otherwise, you will believe the value within reason. So, like, he can't hand you a copper piece and go, "This is worth 10 gold." But if he was to hand you a dagger that was worth maybe 5 gold, he could be like, "Hey, this is actually worth about 15." Sort of thing.
I got 6.
Six.
I was
So you don't realise he's casting magic here. It's just you can tell that the force of charisma he's exerting here is a sales pitch.
Yeah.
Whether you believe it or not is still up to you. But you can tell that he is artificially haggling higher than he should be starting.
So,
And anyone who gets lower believes the value he says.
and for my next trick, let's see.
Tricky say.
So, I would like. Say, would they notice if I were to cast Enthrall? No reason.
Yes, so verbal somatic for enthrall, that's a combat spell. So
Ah.
they would, if they fail, they wouldn't notice. But if any of them pass, they'll see you basically crafting magic and shooting it at them. And it's a very public thing as well. So like the
Since
rest
my
of
wolves
the
are see-through.
like the rest of everyone will see you bring these people inside your hut and then immediately cast like mind control magic on them.
Well, I'd say I'm just gonna approach you who wants the silver dagger. I'm just gonna be like, you said you wanted a silver dagger. It may not.
At least 3.
I'd say I'm afraid I only have one. It may not be silver, but it is at the very least magical in some nature. If you check it, it does have a magical aura. But for a magical dagger, I'd say it's at least. Let's see, fewer gold pieces. Let's see, how is that? At least 4 gold pieces for this magical dagger.
It is a very nice dagger, but
You can't tell that there is a magical aura coming from it.
Nice.
You're not sure if that qualifies it for a magic weapon, but it is magic.
it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm sorry.
You can see the javelin is made of almost pure silver. So it's up to you whether you're like...
Yeah,
Can
no.
hold it in the cloak if you need it.
No. I'm looking for something specific, so I'm sorry. But thank you
Listen, please.
for your time,
What I
Please, I have.
Stan.
Yes, Stan.
Please.
Just immediately
I know,
backing me up.
I know you must see in shock, but I'm Nigel.
yes.
Sorry. Yeah, I got confused again. Sorry, Nigel.
We're all struggling here. Look,
What's happening to you?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
well, I've
Can you
just,
talk about it, bro?
I've just wandered into this town, had to set up shop here because I'm struggling for money. I just escaped from a where
I
bad
just gave
situation.
you money.
Ah, I understand.
What was the situation?
Yeah.
Well, if you, I was slightly an experiment.
Oh.
You know, I'm not meant to be this way.
I'm just like,
I am but a goblin, but I'm no longer but a goblin. So I am now but a Verdan. The Verdan man. Nigel.
Nigel, the Verdant man.
So I am struggling desperately for money, as I'm fairly new to this world, not used to yet.
How new? I need to know if this is another child.
But I escaped 3 of those sun things.
How long were you a goblin prior to that, though? Like, you were an adult goblin before
Yeah.
capture, so you're probably like
Yeah.
the equivalent of like early 20s for like a goblin, whatever that would be in goblin
Whatever
years.
that would be.
But like, I'd say probably 5-6 years old.
Yeah.
But mentally mid-20s.
You know, I've been at a cave, don't know how long, but I think they said it was 6 moss rotations. So, I think that correlates to the sun or something. So I think it's 6 years. I've been out of the hole for 3 of those sun rotations.
Okay.
So he's been alive 6 years and free from captivity for 3 days.
Oh, where did you get all this stuff?
Yeah.
I took it from them.
Oh, that's nice. That's good for you.
nice. But do you know if you're being followed?
Is-
I haven't found anyone following
And do you
me.
know if anyone's going to be coming looking for these things?
I don't think so. They really don't like the light.
Alright, fair enough. Well,
They
no
don't
problem.
like the sunlight.
Yeah.
Who captured you? Who had you?
I don't know.
But
They were the same as this person, but I don't really know what they're called. They don't exactly
you were
discriminate
dragged
by
by
species.
Drow. Do you know why they had you? What they were? I mean, you said they were experimenting on you. Do you know why?
I think they said they
We
wanted
should-
to create the best at
It's the
something.
We should
I-
go somewhere
had to do
private
with-
for this conversation.
As you look around, you can see that even though you've been having really loud animated conversations, while in this hut, no one's really paying any attention to you.
You don't need to worry. No one can touch us in here.
Come, what?
Reach out and touch him.
Yeah, you can touch them.
I said
I-
no one
I
can
like
touch us,
step out.
Not you can't.
Yeah, you step out.
I
No, you
step back
can't
in.
step out.
What?
No,
What?
you can't step out. They can.
Yeah.
I can allow if people step out.
No, you can allow whether people step in. Once you allow them in, they can choose how long to stay.
Alright then, I'm just not letting you back in then.
Yeah, you step out, and then as you go to step back in, you like feel this invisible pressure. Not necessarily where the walls are, in a big sort of dome
I
around
start
them.
knocking.
Like you can no longer, as soon as you stepped outside, you can no longer hear anything that they were saying, and you're locked out.
You see now, I am fairly good at this.
Guys!
scenario.
Guys!
You can
What
hear
the
Tiso,
fuck?
because you
What's
can allow
wrong?
sound in if you want.
I will
presume
allow
you're
sound in.
allowing-
But I will not allow it out. But you see, I'm rather good at what I do. I try not
Are you
to
guys
be
okay? Are you
Yeah.
guys okay?
I try not to be followed, but I don't think these drow. They might, but I don't think they get me.
Why can't Please don't get back in.
Oh, I'm demonstrating.
Take my sword out and like.
It's
Google it,
almost like rubber. Like you're not chipping or damaging anything. The force isn't stopping your blade in the way of like a brick wall. It feels like trying to cut through really thick jello that you just can never get past a certain point.
Can I
So, ignoring that for the moment, sorry, do you know what their goal was? Do they talk a lot? Did you hear anything?
A lot of you are going to be a Nigel, whatever that meant.
Does that mean anything to you?
Not really. It's just.
Not you.
Oh.
Does that mean anything to you? Did you know about this stuff? Do you know if it's your church has anything to do with it, or would it be a different section of drug?
Huh?
As far as you're aware, no one in Lolth cares whether anyone's called Nigel.
I don't know.
You've seen people like experimented on and tortured, but
Yeah.
usually it's more for like it is more for torture, or the experiments are like, how could we torture this race better, or how could we control this race better, or like the experiments are purely from a tyranny point of view. Never has a drow taken someone in that you know of. Never has anyone been taken in and they've been like, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to make you taller, we're going to make you smarter and stronger.
Where did you escape from? If you've been free, you said for 3 days, sun rotations. Were you held nearby?
I don't know how near it is, but it was the Nigel estate.
Did you walk here?
Or did you?
I ran here.
You kind of ran here. You ran through a strange portal, and then ended up here.
You returned to not Merrick.
Maynard.
Yes, him. Do you know anything about this? Is this another part of the plan?
Well, there is a very strange group of bankers called the Nigels. They're essentially like tax assistants. You can if you're a lord or a lady, you can hire one out, and they are like a guild of. They're like advisors.
Taxis, that's what it was.
I
They
see.
taught us about that.
Why would they be making?
This I have no idea about. As far as I know, they're just bankers.
Do
that-
I know about taxes?
Yeah, I mean,
Is
like
this
you've
something that comes up often?
not really. Certainly, well, I will say in Lolth, in like Drow society, obviously it's a sort of religious, like a religiously run society with a matron queen. So like the queen will demand taxes from anyone selling or doing anything, but anyone within the Lolth faith. Like, if you're running a church, you don't pay tax on the church, because that's Lolth's money. You don't touch Lolth's money. So you've probably never paid taxes, because you've been raised by the church. But if you had just been a regular Drow civilian, it would be like any other, like, if you're in, like, a human society, they would call them levies, where it would just be like, if you're a tradesman, every certain amount of things you sell, you give off a little bit of gold to the crown, so that, like, they can pay for roads and guards, and that's how like rich people pay for all their shit, basically, is they just take money from poor people.
Interesting.
Like, society has taxes. Y'all are just adventurers who bounce from town to town and no one's really keeping track of yous. Like, yous could pay taxes if yous go to a big town and you're like, hey, yeah, we've done a job and we made this amount of money in your town. How much do we owe? They would obviously tell you. But if you're only there for 2 weeks and then bounce, there's no real way for them to track you down. It's not like y'all have a centralised bank account that they could find and seize. So, yeah.
So, taxes.
Yeah.
Does this seem relevant enough for us to look into, or should we just keep with our normal, or what we were planning on doing, and going and finding the elves? Hey, Tiso.
I'm asking Luna if she can go in invisible.
No.
Okay, that was all.
Can you let our friend back in?
Yes, sorry, the demonstration's over. I'm just gonna like grab a chunk
I'm
of
just
it
like-
and open it.
He just falls over.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's almost like mind work, where he like reaches out to where a door handle would be, and then he turns the door handle and pulls what would be a door open, and suddenly you can like feel that the pressure's gone. Although, even though he pulls that door open, with Luna being invisible, Luna can't get in.
Ooh.
I don't know what.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like he has to see someone and be like, I choose to let this creature in.
I called to Luna. I
Can't get in.
But like, yeah, like, why can't my pseudo dragon come in?
Your what?
Does she become revisible?
Yeah.
That you suddenly see a small pseudo dragon like perched on the side of the walls, like head tilted and like pressed right up against it.
Like a
That's a
game.
nifty little thing.
Well, she's mine.
Come on.
It like falls for a wee second and catches itself and then flutters over to you.
Yes.
Do you think...
But you notice that time he didn't reach out as if there was a door. it just came through.
This is all very confusing. Tiso, did you hear what was happening, or was it just...
No, none of it.
No, I was completely locked out.
So,
Sorry, we're demonstration.
Nigel, over here was held captive by the Drow, and escaped 3 days ago. There's a branch of Drow tax holders.
I want to clarify,
Near
Maynard
here?
says that it's not a drow specific tax thing.
Oh.
This is something on the surface world that you can essentially just rent out. The drow did have some. It was
Okay.
just they're more of like a centralized guild. I think they're trying to centralize banking.
Oh, good luck to them. So...
From what I can see, it's just a bit of control for all money everywhere by a certain group of rich individuals, all calling themselves Nigels.
Oh yeah, Nigel.
Yes.
Just to double check, it was only people that look like me that you saw when you were...
No, they were just the ones that kept me there.
You were experimented on by drow.
Yes.
However,
They were
separately from that, other people were trying to turn you into a Nigel.
What other
yes.
people were there?
There was
Sorry, I was picturing him like being
Nigel.
tortured, experimented.
It was
on, and then
Nigel.
some random guy made,
I like Nigel, but
Yeah.
there was Nigel as well. Didn't really like Nigel.
You were all called
Nigel.
Nigel.
Yes, that's kind of
Yeah.
their gimmick.
Yes, that would be why we're in the Nigel estate.
That's right.
Where is this Nigel estate? If you don't...
We're all getting sidetracked.
That's a
We're
good
supposed to
question.
be on a like.
There might be drow
I don't think
activity.
you know.
That's a good question.
Well,
why
they work
is
with the drow.
What's
They work with the drow. They don't necessarily have anything to do with the plot. I think separately from the drow, they are also trying world domination through essentially centralized banking. As if the general population would allow something so ridiculous as full loss of control of their own money.
Oh no.
Then the
Yeah,
government could just step in and take whatever they wanted, whenever they decided they wanted.
What kind of idiots do they think we are?
No.
yeah, man?
Terrible system. They'll never catch on. They're more like a fringe cult at the moment.
They should stay like that.
That would be better.
Easier for the common people.
I am right here.
You're not doing taxes right now.
I'm always doing taxes.
Oh, are you doing taxes right now?
I love taxes. I do mental taxes.
Oh,
What does that is fine.
You guys are taxing my mental. Please buy something.
you're taxing my mental.
We butts.
We
You
butts.
don't have
But
anything
you
to
did-
sell us.
Well, he does have stuff to sell.
Barely
You
has
just
anything.
I have
don't, you don't
several
really
wep-
want it.
I have several weapons you'd like. I have good armor.
Do you have anything else?
Let's see. We're gonna start rummaging around in my bag again. Let's see. I have a bedroll. Would you like that? Are you going somewhere? Sleeping?
I had one.
You are lacking.
I don't have one, but I can sleep outside easily.
Do you like clothes? I have some nice clothes. It is a costume of something. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is. But I just stole it.
What do the clothes
What
look
is
like?
it? A costume of?
You're pulling out your disguise kit or your fine clothes?
The costume.
Yeah, so basically it looks like a really cheaply made guard outfit.
Oh no.
Let's see, there's...
Like Halloween costume style level of guard outfit.
And it's gonna start rummaging around again. It's quite limited descriptions of something.
Why are we still here?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I got my food and I would like a bedroll if I'm
Mr.
honest.
Nigel.
Bedroll.
Okay.
Nigel.
How much for the
it's
bedroll?
Let's see, that is...
The bedroll.
Maynard's being difficult.
Good
I don't
start
need the
with,
bedroll.
I would like a bedroll.
That would be... I'm gonna say... 1 gold, 1 silver.
For a bedroll?
Yes.
Just sleep on
It's like
leaves.
a big sleeping bag.
Absolutely
It's a
fucking
big,
not.
cosy sleeping bag.
Nigel.
I feel I have been mistreated. I deserve at least 1 gold.
When
Surely
no,
Do you
I
know
will.
how
the
expensive
bedroll is
it was
not
to bring
worth-
you back to life?
That's not really my fault either.
I just
If we're going down that route, I'd rather, if it was my way, I wouldn't have needed brought
Okay,
back to
fine.
life because no one would have murdered me.
I
gold?
had nothing to do with
One
that.
silver.
That was
Sold to the highest bidder.
It cost 1 gold, so
What?
Sold to the highest bidder.
Who bid it?
I did.
What
I
did you
just
say?
said 1 silver, 1 gold.
Cool.
That's what he
That's the
said.
amount he asked.
Bad.
No.
You're bad at haggling.
Bad.
Nigel?
Batted.
Yes.
It's
Out of
not
curiosity, you were freed 3 days ago, right?
I
What?
escaped 3 days ago.
Why have you become a street vendor instead of other priorities?
I don't know, it's just...
Is it just an innate
I
thing?
feel like it's in my nature.
Do you know why?
No, but what I do know is, I do have these wonderful
Mhm.
clothes. But watch this. I'm gonna just get my javelin, poke a hole through it. Ta-da! As it mends itself.
Does it
Oh.
mend itself?
It takes a little longer than just like popping back immediately. I would say within 5-6 seconds the hole is gone. It almost looks like it grows back together. The fibers just re-knitting themselves.
So if you're ever in any wear or tear situations, you'll always have these fine clothes.
What do they look like?
They are
Describe them.
they
They're
are,
described as fine
they are
clothing.
described as
So
fine clothes.
it's fully up to you what they look like. It could be a nice suit. It could be like traveling clothes. It could be like Norse.
Can you
fine
use this
clothing.
magic on our own clothes?
I'm afraid it's magic innate to the object. You would need to buy the object.
You do have prestidigitation for cleaning clothes automatically, and it is
I
like
have used it before.
yeah.
Cool. Thanks very much. Good luck with your drow situation.
Yeah.
Let's just like
Elves?
elves.
Elves, okay.
Before you go, you said that something about going somewhere. Would you happen to like some sling bullets, some potions,
What
some
potions do you have?
blowgun?
What potions do you have?
Healing potions, potion of climbing. I have armor if you'd like, heavy armor.
No. I mean, I can't wear armor.
No, real good.
I can
thanks.
wear armor, but
But,
not that.
how much are your health healing potions?
Do you have any other potions? Or just those two?
Just those two, I'm afraid. Let's see, couple of key and dice.
You can have 3 healing potions as well.
Ooh.
Let's see, for one I'd say it's about 7 silver, but for if you buy all 3,
Can I just
I'll give it to you for-
re-qualify that you've not looked at the actual cost of those items on your sheet?
I have.
Okay.
So, for 1 it's 7 silver, but for 3 I'll give you a deal for 160.
Can I like see if
Sure,
this is
yeah,
worth it?
make
Yeah,
an
there you
insight
go.
check.
What? What? That doesn't work.
160 silver for
For 3.
3 potions.
Okay.
70 for 1.
Oh, you
70
said 7.
You said
Se-
7.
You said
No.
7.
You did, but also
Sorry.
7.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, so even though you've rolled a 7, you know that the regular price. So, a silver piece, you get 10 of them together to make 1 gold. So, what he's asking for is essentially 7 gold. The last time you paid for a healing potion, you paid 75 gold.
Yes.
That's why I qualified. I don't think you've looked at the wealth. Because it's
you know what the
gold
price is?
value. It's up to you, but you're way lowballing it, so it's up to you.
Yeah, no, excellent. Yeah, we'll have them. I'll pay for them.
Seems a little quick to agree there.
We really
Can
need
I
to.
So you
go
you
for-
pass,
We've been
Can I
looking
just
for them for
gesture?
a while.
roll me insight, yeah.
Can I
We've
just
been looking
gesture
for
at
them.
myself covered in scars and just
Yeah.
like, yeah, we need them quite often.
So
So
for insight, that's a dirty 20.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck.
Well, hold on. You're not deceiving them, unless you would like to.
No, I'm not.
So you're you can see that whether it's because of the price or because of
We
they
haven't
are
found
really fucked.
Potions
Like
for a
they
while.
look like they're very desperate for this product, and you're looking at this going, I'm gonna get about 16 gold out of this.
Hmm.
You're thinking maybe you can push it to like 20 if you really hardballed them.
I would like to try and persuade you all and go like, you see, we're both struggling here. You really need the healing potions and I really need the money. How about I push it to, let's say...
You gave us an offer.
you gave
We're
us an
not-
offer
we said
and then
yes.
a discount for
I've
all
changed
three.
the offer. Pray I
You
do not
can't
change it
change the
again.
offer after it's been agreed on. That's not how sales work.
Fair
You're
enough.
a
That's how
terrible
sales work. Also,
salesman.
he also didn't give you the objects yet, so
I
it's
say that's
kind of
how
up to
sales
him.
work all the time.
How would you know?
I'm a salesman at heart.
Heart.
Why are you a salesman?
We could beat the shit out of this guy. Just-
Definitely could beat the shit out of this guy.
So, I'm just gonna, let's say,
Whatever.
so I'd say about
Soren and Tuzo said that in
8
character.
gold a potion.
That's
Which is...
What?
Well, hold on.
24,
He's only, he's
24
only
gold.
asking for 24 gold, as opposed to 190 gold, which you know it's worth. Like, he's really pushing for a hard sell 24, and
Yeah.
you're saving
I s-
almost
yeah,
180 gold.
I don't know what it's worth.
Right.
You can see that this creature really wants to drive a hard bargain and does not know what any of his items are worth. And then even thinking back on it, you're like, oh, he really done a hard sell on that dagger, that magic dagger, for 4 gold.
Okay.
But if that's a real magic dagger, it's
Oh,
not
yes,
worth 4 gold. It's worth hundreds of gold.
Where is your money going?
I don't ever had money.
What do you mean you never
Tiso
had
only
money?
got paid 500 total for his
Oh
job with
my
Oscar.
god, you're a loser.
Oscar gave him 500
Wow.
gold total, and that was his like 3-day job.
You're a loser for accepting that. Oscar like gives out money for free for no reason. He's that rich. Like you
I didn't
could
do a real job as well. I just let
Yeah.
Stan steal stuff. Like,
Can I just reach into Stan's cloak and take out, it was 24
24, yeah.
gold and just hand it to him?
Sure, yeah.
It's gonna take what? I really should have went higher with that.
Cool.
thank you very much.
Yeah, someone can add
Yeah.
3 healing potions, and they are real healing potions.
I already
Inspecting them, there's full.
have 6.
yeah.
So.
I love that.
Brockham was the only one that prepared for the sessions at all by
Yeah,
spending their
yeah.
money going to the real shops.
Cool. I will add 3 healing potions.
Maynard pipes up. So are we ready to go see the elves?
Yeah.
We're going to the Elves Walk once, since I was thinking of going that way myself. Would you mind if I tagged along?
Yes, we would.
You were going to
terribly.
Kiathva.
Yes!
Explain 3 reasons why.
Do we
There's
have
other
3
people with
reasons?
money there. I might pick up treasures along the way, and
That doesn't work.
you guys might need the things I have to sell.
So you want to come along so that you can con us into buying more stuff.
Con's a strong word.
Convince us to buy
We
more
will
stuff.
not be buying any more stuff from you if you join us. You will be a member of our party, and therefore
the-
we will not be buying stuff from
What if I loan it out to you?
What
No.
if you just join and give us the stuff for free? And then, or you just stay here and get money for it?
We'll offer you protection.
No, we won't.
No, we won't.
Quite frankly, I don't need your protection.
Then why
It
do you
does
want
seem
to-
like
We
he can
definitely
set up
don't
an
need
area
your
where he's
stuff.
basically immortal because he can just choose
Yeah.
who's there. Looking around, all of you fit in this space of like. I think there's a small moment where you're all like, "Oh yeah, he kind of doesn't need protection. He
Hang on,
lets
how
us in
long
here."
can you keep this up?
Try not to. But well,
I feel like Needle would think
Can
about
I do it as you're telling the
a
truth,
certain
Bella?
bombus individual and then go, wait, you might be used.
Oh, sorry.
Can I, like, when he says a little while, could I...
No, you can't.
I mean, you get the sense that he hasn't
Oh,
measured,
yes.
if I'm honest. I think that's probably more of a case of, like,
Sure.
he doesn't know a concrete answer. You get the sense he's very new to his powers.
But
and
I can
everything.
sense that it's not like,
Oh, it's
a
not
little
fading.
while,
You've been
it's
in here-
actually 2 minutes.
No,
and-
no.
yeah.
You've already been in
Sorry.
here for like 15, 20 minutes already.
Cool.
And based on normal spell things, it would either last like a minute, 10 minutes, an hour, or 10 hours will be the next jump. So if it lasts more than an hour, it'll probably last about 10 hours.
Alright.
Sorry, do you mind if we have a small conversation privately in here? We're just
I'm just gonna like create a wall in the middle and just be like,
Can we tell if he's pretending or not?
Can we?
Oh, he creates a wall.
Yeah,
just
but
create a
like,
wall.
but like,
I make it
Is
so
he
that
going-
I can't talk to them, but I can hear what they're saying.
You can't hear him. You can roll an insight check to see if he's
Can
lying.
I roll a
Yeah.
performance?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no!
Although I will say persuasion is also...
Nat 20 for a 30.
Fuck.
Cool.
fuck you,
So
17.
anyone that rolled higher than 30 really...
Not even
like-
close.
Yeah, on a 17 you're like, I mean, we can't hear him, but you don't know how the magic works.
Is it worth it?
Trust him, let's keep
I
up
mean-
with
I've just started playing my viol.
Do you?
He pulls out an instrument, a very big, ridiculous looking instrument.
You can see me playing. You can't hear me.
This is upsettingly similar to Stan. Also, he definitely said his name was Stan. I don't know why you don't think it is, but I'm gonna ignore that for the moment. This, and I'm gonna like gesture to the dome, might actually be useful if we're sleeping outside for the next week. Especially if
That's
we've
nice.
established at least one, but probably more of us are being actively pursued, and we don't know anything about this deity that.
But we agree
We've-
we're not letting him try to sell us
Oh,
shit.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But it might be useful to let him tag along for a while, although I don't really want to.
I just wish we could have persuaded him to join us before we bought all of this shit.
Yeah. It's not like I lost anything. It wasn't
Except,
my money.
yeah, that's fair
It's
also.
fair. It was my money.
There's no
though.
downside as long as we just keep spending Stan's money.
Mm.
Alright.
I'm just gonna lower it and keep playing so that you can hear there is noise. And you
Is it
can-
music or is
Are
it
you
noise?
playing it
Well,
well?
I'll say it as music.
Maybe a performance check.
27.
No.
It's fucking excellent music. It's like, oh, what instrument have you got?
A viol.
A viol. It is the nicest sounding music from a random stranger you've ever, like, professional
Yeah.
musician level of like confident, like not even really paying attention, just confidently playing it.
Right. Nice. Nice, man.
I think at this point Tiso puts two and two together and realises with the amount of speech that's happening here, paired with an instrument, you're looking at a bard.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And a powerful one at that.
Right. We've, I mean, I guess it's kind of on you guys. I'm the one who joined the party last, but
Yeah,
I-
Stan's dead,
I
so.
agree to have you join us on the condition that you fully acknowledge and accept that we will not be buying anything from you.
I'm just gonna. That's not how viol's played.
No.
I'm just gonna strum it anyway.
Strum it like an electric
Yeah,
guitar.
it's gonna strum it, just go, and just stop and go. Well, that all depends on how much value you think my stuff's worth. You might want to buy it from me once you see it in use.
Maybe you might want
Guarantee
to
you
give it
will.
to us for free.
Yeah.
That depends entirely
Just
on
to clarify,
stuff
you can strum a viol.
You
It
can.
becomes a fiddle.
Yeah, that's true, but
It's just a very small violin, or it's a medium bigger
Yeah,
violin. It's a bigger violin.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
it's up to
can
these
play it
guys.
seemingly as a fiddle and also as a viol.
That's fine. That's weird, bad shenanigans.
Yeah.
Lamau.
Yeah. This is you guys' party, and
It's yours too.
oh,
You've been like pissed at me for like a week and a half. That's like
Oh, not
kind
anymore.
of.
I got my finger back.
Yeah, I know, but that's like kind of introduction to the party is just being pissed off at each other for an extended amount of time. How the fuck do you think we met Stan?
I'm sorry, you got your finger back? How did you lose it?
I ate it.
You're hungry, I suppose.
Shit, you're right. He really does have
Goblins have done weirder things in the
a
past.
thing going on.
Yeah. So Stangel,
Scandal.
Huh?
we're leaving now to go to the elves. In Cathfa.
Kiatha.
Cathfa.
Hard KY. Kiath.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cathfa.
Yeah.
We're heading to
I like
the
my
elves.
elvish names.
We're going to be teleporting from there, but and we have our own private business after that, but you're welcome to join us in the journey to the elves for whatever reason you want to, as long as you're not too irritating.
Thank you for this opportunity. I'm just going to start packing my stuff, putting it in the bag. Go, ready when you are. And the dome disappears.
Yeah, you watch in like super fast stop motion style, all the planks unpack themselves into neat corners and then vanish into the ether.
That's a really neat trick you got there.
Yeah.
That's,
I thank you. I do
Alright.
think I'm rather good at it.
It might be useful.
Yeah.
That's him cool.
Let's go. Yeah.
Excellent. You guys head on out towards the edge of town. It takes you like maybe half an hour to walk to the edge of town, and then as you get to the edge of the village, you see the forest ahead of you. So you can see that you're on. I don't know if you remember the placement of the actual map. Let's see if we can.
It's not what it's to be. Ow. Ah, nice. Wait. Oh. The map's dead. No.
Have you hit refresh?
Yes. The map is dead, that's for me as well.
No more map.
No, the map.
Guess we're not going on a journey
The
today.
map boy has no map.
No map for the map boy.
Oh.
Let me see what I can do to fix that.
The brand new guy that was just nicknamed Map Boy
I believe that.
due to the one Duke of Edinburgh thing where he was the only one with a map pocket, so he was Map Boy. I was Horrible Boy.
Oh, of course.
But before that, we were all Hoy you, Shorty.
Shorty.
And then the guy realised, wait a minute, I need to come up with different names because they're all really short. You want a map?
Oh, excellent. Is it working again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super small.
A tan.
A tan. Tan.
Tan.
Stan.
Stan the tan.
Whoa.
Stan the Tan is a man and a tan.
Holy shit.
He has a
Yeah.
drum.
That's the only area of the map that you've unlocked so far. Atan is obviously right in the centre there, just near the trees. And then you can go... Basically, your only options are south to the ocean to try and commandeer a boat, which is what we vaguely talked about last time, although you were told that it would be incredibly expensive to purchase someone's boat from this small town, because there's no renting service here. Or, you can try and make the long walk.
I think we opted for long walk, but I would like to just throw it out there that we could just steal someone's boat if we don't want to pay.
But how do we pay taxes on the boat then?
You can pay your own taxes on the boat.
Yeah, that's another rule. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier, but
We don't pay taxes.
We are not involved with the whole tax thing.
We
If
don't
you
do
don't
that.
like that,
What?
you can leave.
You guys don't pay taxes?
You would be aware that taxes always go to a government, so if these people aren't part of a nation, that just makes sense.
That's true, but...
Nigel tax law runs deep. It is something that they're proud of, but a huge tenet is the rich should be able to try and avoid it.
That's true, but if you think about it, someone really needs to tax adventures. We need to find a way to do that.
Yeah, they should.
I could become the knight who attacks in advance.
We're gonna end the world for a different reason.
We're gonna end our partnership very fast if this continues.
It's too
You
late.
try and tax us.
I'm already with you.
Let's go and have a look at ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. You go over to the side of the docks. I will switch back to the Atan map. Although actually no, because there's very little point because the town doesn't spread down that far. As you walk down south, you basically find that you come to an area of land that is about 2 miles wide, where it's just like a lip going into the ocean, and you can see boats every now and again. There's maybe 10 in total. They look like family-owned fisher boats that are essentially just
There's
3-4 persons in a boat, and then you're like
Dragonborn kids that uses magic around here.
there was a sorcerer. Yeah, you could go try and find that kid if you want. You get the suspicion that this 5-year-old probably won't own a boat, but you could go talk to them if you want. Their family might own one. They did say that there was a kid that was the son of fisher folk.
Oh goodness.
I think you're all looking around going we could steal these boats.
Does anyone know how to sail?
Is anyone
Wait, you don't know how to sail?
Is anyone
Why
proficient
would I
with,
know how to sail?
sea vehicles?
I could take a crack at it.
Are you
have.
proficient with sea vehicles?
No.
Right. I was
Why
like,
did
there's
you
no
think
way
that
I
was
missed that.
Yeah, it's just that I could take a crack at it, I suppose. You trained me to do a lot of things. Sailing might be one of them.
It might be. I don't know how comfortable I am with entrusting that to someone I've met today, though.
Maynard pipes up. It seems if no one can sail and we don't own a boat, there's very little point stealing a boat to learn how to sail when we could walk.
True.
I'd prefer not to die at sea for basically no reason.
Fair enough.
You die already for basically no reason. What's the difference if it's at sea?
I did not choose the first time. I
Why is everyone-
refused to choose the second.
Why is everyone dying and missing fingers here? What
No one ever
happens here?
chooses to die.
This is true.
Well, some people do.
Are there any horses? Any stables nearby?
Can I
Um,
just summon
you-
Pancake?
Sure, yeah. As Tiso pipes up, sort of out loud wondering, I wonder if there's any horses or stables nearby. Would you like to describe the process in which your horse manifests?
Just kind of sit down on the ground, start being like, sorry, your watch was shining right in my eye.
Don't worry, I was aiming it roughly there.
Oh,
Oh, your watch was in my eye. Don't worry, I did that.
Yeah, I just kind of sit down on the ground, and then you just hear
there.
a galloping sound, and then a horse just
Yeah.
hears out.
You hear a galloping
What the
sound, and
fuck?
then sort of kind of from over the horizon, you see someone like a riderless horse galloping, and it's like a huge Clydesdale. What colour would you like to describe your
Yeah, he's
magnificent Clydesdale?
he is very tall, black and white, very soft looking. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he just gallops forcefully in front of everyone. And he's got full bridle gear, everything's all set up to be riding. He's got saddlebags, he's got he looks like a
have a
proper workhorse.
Since when?
I've always had him.
why do you guys keep coming up with weird secrets?
I feel like this could have been
man.
useful at some point before, but
If it's any consolation, I belong to no one.
What the
what the fuck?
Hello, sir.
You have aged terribly, Brochan. What has caused this?
Honestly,
You were a child when we last met.
The horse can talk.
How little do you keep in contact with your horse?
He was 11 2 days ago.
yeah.
'Cause I thought I aged fast.
Things happened.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where
Your horse can talk.
do you come
Apparently.
from? Where have
You
you
didn't
come
even
from?
know.
My homeland is far from here. I am from the Feywild. I require no more explanation.
Okay.
Fair
Hello.
enough.
Greetings. I'm unfamiliar with the rest of the people here, however, I do not have the capacity to carry you all.
We should see if there's
I am Pancake
horses.
of the Feywild.
Alright, Pancake.
They're there.
Do you know,
Traditionally speaking, most people would introduce themselves after an introduction was made. Have customs changed so far in such a few time?
No, we're just a bit. We've had a long morning. I'm Soren, friend of Brooklyn.
where's the nearest pub?
We have things to do.
Maybe they'll know it as a staple. If
I
could
passed a
just
small
have-
town on the way here. I believe it's called Atan.
Yes.
You asked where the nearest pub was.
They're not wrong.
It is likely that is where you will find the closest libations.
Let's go get
Let's go let's get horses.
There'll be horses in the town, right?
Yes.
Just if you guys go find.
I feel bad for Maynard just really wanting to leave on this journey. We keep leaving the town and then going back to the town.
You walked for 2 hours to get to the bottom of the thing, and then you walked 2 hours back. So it's now 1 p.m.
It's like when you go on a road trip with your parents, they're like, have you got
Yeah.
everything? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, and then 2 hours later,
No.
we need to turn
Oh,
back.
I forgot my.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sprint to the nearest shop that should have bottles of alcohol.
There's a general store, basically sort of right near where all the traders are. There's a more established sort of hut, and they'll sell you bottles of alcohol, no problem. You've got spirits for $1, and then you've got wine for $5, and then you've got traditional bottles of beer for 2, 3 silver. Sorry, wine for 5 silver. What spirits for $1, wine for 5 silver, and then you've got 2 silver for a bottle of beer.
I'm just gonna grab Tiso kind of by the scruff of his coat and bring him kind of close to me and just go, don't waste your money, I can make it for free. Let's just get
You
horses.
can what?
I have Stan's jug. Let's go get
Yeah, you
horses.
have unlimited free alcohol.
Yeah.
Let's go get.
Let's go get horses.
Do I
Unlimited.
know how to ride horses?
I don't think you're proficient with land vehicles, but I think most places so you would not be able to drive a cart, but you would be able to ride a horse. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Imagine
Yeah.
not driving a car. Couldn't be other Stan.
Whoa. Oh yeah, Dragonborn Sam was proficient with land and air vehicles, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were you were a pilot, a sailor, and a cart rider.
Of course he was.
Well enough with you. Oh, fought to keep him alive. That's right.
You took him for granted.
So yeah, you go towards the sort of north edge of town, and there's small bits of farmland here and there, and you can see that there is a field of maybe 10, 15 horses sort of lightly grazing. They look like they are trained and broken in, but not royal guard trained. They're not proper dressage horses or anything. They're just sort of general work horses. Look as if they're designed to, or sort of bred to plough the fields and things like that nearby.
I'm gonna look around for any people, farmers, anything.
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
some farmers kicking around. They look as if there's just people set up, just relaxing, having their lunch midday.
And just wave someone down and just
Yeah, they
Hello.
sort of come on over.
hi, hello, hi.
What? Why are you so concerned that a farmer went waved
I thought
over?
we were gonna steal these. I don't say this, but I'm
Right.
I feel bad.
You are robbing peasant folk.
Yeah, that's why I feel bad.
You're not in the big cities anymore. These people, if they lose a horse, could lose their fucking livelihood.
Alright.
We're in a bit of a predicament here.
It's alright. How can I help?
Would you be willing to part with any of your horses for a sum of gold? We
Ooh.
really need to get somewhere fast, and people's lives could be in danger if we don't.
We could sell them. How many were you looking for?
5. We could always share a horse.
Pancake pipes up and goes, I could easily carry 2.
4.
The farmer sort of looks around, calls sort of some of the horses over, lets you start looking at them. I couldn't part with them for less than 50 gold apiece. I'll need to go into town and buy more.
How much gold
Might-
does Stan have?
Yeah, how much
I
gold
said,
does Stan have?
might I be
Actual
able-
Stan had $2,000 on him.
We can do that.
I said, might I be able to inspect, see if he could go any lower?
Sure, give him an insight.
Me too.
Give him an insight.
That is a 22.
22. Tiso?
16.
16. Even on a 16, you both sort of realise he is highballing. Like, the actual worth of the horse is probably about half that. But he is, like, what he said was also true. Like, he will have to then go buy new horses.
Yeah.
So he's making a profit, but he's also charging you for the inconvenience of him having to go find new horses.
Fair enough.
I would like to approach him and go, sir, I'm a failed businessman, and I can tell, Nicolina, you're highballing up to a pretty high standard. I understand that, I get it. But sir, we're also desperately in need, but we're not that desperate. We could just as easily go take our business somewhere else.
Would you accept trades? This fine friend here has a lot of interesting wares.
It depends on the value of the trade.
It's gonna sound
For 4
Well-
horses, I need something worth at least. And then there's the added inconvenience of me having to then go sell that whatever this is given. So I'd say something worth about 250 gold would.
Well. Did you know that I have? I'm gonna pull out the trident and go, this fine specimen,
Okay.
made of solid
He doesn't.
silver.
He doesn't have any magic whatsoever. So it's
Just gonna slap it and made of solid silver and point to the garnet inlays and be like, this right here, garnet. I gotta roll persuasion to try and get him.
okay.
Oh yeah, because you can sell it as well.
You make a lot of money. Oh, that's a 16.
He rolled an 18.
Mm.
So he looks up the trident and goes, "I'd knock off 100 gold. I don't really know what this big trident's worth, and I don't know where the hell I could sell it. I'd
Honestly,
knock off 100 gold. It looks valuable. Worst case scenario, I'll melt it down for the silver.
we appreciate that a lot, but actually we've come to an agreement. We can just pay the full price.
200 gold?
Yeah.
For 4 horses.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Reach into Stan's cloak
I'm just
again.
gonna turn around to him and go, he was highballing so high.
This is not our money. It's fine.
It's not fine, it's your money now. Don't burn through it.
We needed horses, and this is their
He's
livelihood.
highballing. Haggle a little. He's a merchant. Haggle with merchant.
I'm a farmer.
You're being a merchant right now.
Thank you for your. Oh, we also need riding gear and stuff, but I'm assuming that would come with the horses.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Please, sir. We don't have any.
Please, sir. Pancake. I've drawn pancake. That's not true. I don't know how to draw horses.
Yeah,
Horses.
yeah.
His
Sure,
face
they're
is
all
like Bojack's.
they're all ready and bridled up.
Yay!
Alrighty then, let's wait. Can I
They have
have the
names.
jug, please?
Not when you're about to be riding. You can have it tonight. I don't need you drunk driving into a tree.
Drunk.
Drunk riding
riding.
into a
I'll
tree.
just have Tiso and Pancake.
Way more dangerous because you would fall off the horse and they get trampled. Not way more dangerous. Don't drunk drive, but
Wait, why have we been buying drinks?
because Stan's a twat.
Yeah, he used it almost exclusively for mayonnaise. It only has certain charges for certain amounts of liquids it produce a day, and he used all of it always to do mayonnaise
Fair enough.
and acid.
And acid.
And acid.
He did start selling acid towards the end.
Do they have names?
No, they're just riding horses. They're just
Let's
for
not
plowing
name them.
fields.
Well,
We're gonna name.
I'm
I'm
named.
gonna approach men and
Let's
go,
not name
well, Nigel, welcome.
Why are you shaking your head at me as if I have any control over this? I'm being accused of things I have no control over here.
Welcome to the family, Nigel.
I had to fold Nigel into my worldview.
Yeah.
Who's riding on Pancake with Rohan? I'm taking a horse. I'm not riding on Pancake. I don't feel comfortable riding something that can talk.
Maynard pipes up and says, "If there's no takers, I'll happily ride with someone else."
Okay. What do the horses look like?
They're just like basically your very stereotypical like looking horses. They're
Normal
not
horses.
They're not thoroughbred for anything specific. They're not like a specific Clydesdale or anything like that. They're just chestnut brown, most of them.
Is there a black one?
Sure.
My horse fell is showing.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's way
learn
more
to draw
fun if y'all
horses.
pick your own horse. So what do your horses look like?
Oh my goodness.
Am I sharing with anyone?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, so
Unless someone wants to ride Pancake with Brochan, then
Can they
Maynard
be
will do that.
teleported by the elves? The horses.
I mean, roll me an Arcana check to see if you know how magic works.
What do you? I don't want to lose this horse that I'm gonna name. You.
I have a horrible idea that just might work.
No.
Bag of holding.
There was bag of holding and then quickly take
No.
it out.
The highest I've rolled today is 13. They gave
Even
me
on a
fucking
10, teleport is just you move a thing from one place to another. You see no reason why horses would be magically protected from teleporting.
Excellent. Why?
It probably certainly not like the only horse you're not really sure about is Pancake because you're not really sure what the hell it is.
Yes. Alrighty. Let's go then. Yes, I'll wait for tonight for my libations.
Excellent. You all start setting off.
No, that's not.
I'll
Just
need
took us 2 hours.
I'll need either animal handling or survival for
Oh,
your riding ability.
I should
Do
probably
I
do that.
You don't need
Scared.
to. Pancake is absolutely fine to just
Survival it is.
do stuff.
Nigel, no. 7.
And that's
Oh, no.
19.
19.
Nigel doesn't like
4.
his name.
13.
13.
For
So,
survival.
oddly enough, the two most monstrous races, you've got the Drow and the Verdan. The horses are incredibly skittish around them. Like, they're not taking well to their new riders, or like in Stan's case, or in Nigel's case, I should say. In Nigel's case, they're like nipping at your legs every now and again and just like properly really hating you being on there. They're not quite bucking you off. And then for Needle, it's almost every time you approach it, it doesn't let you on. So you're kind of just walking beside your horse at the moment.
No.
Can I try and like hold Needle's horse so that she can get on it at least?
Sure, make me an animal handling with disadvantage, because Needle's already failing their check.
Animal handling. Where is that? With disadvantage.
Yes.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, with your encouragement, like, obviously Needle's not doing anything specifically wrong, so it only takes a little bit of encouragement for the horse to actually cave
Okay.
and just let them on. And it does start relaxing after a long while, although Nigel's is still visibly irritated to have a rider.
Racist horse.
It's a racist horse.
I hope you know this is what my horse looks like.
As it should.
Ooh.
I hope you know
Excellent.
every
Only 'cause
single
I
don't
night
know what
every
kind of
session,
horse.
everyone's coming in with their own horse designs and
Yeah,
it's going to
perfect.
be great.
Come in with your own horse design. So, after a good sort of, like, you left at like 3-4 in the afternoon. After a good 5-6 hours of riding, you guys are starting to get a little bit sore. No one here's used to riding for a long time. The sun's starting to go down, and you can see like a very small village on the horizon. Let's cut to the map. Very small village. It has like a couple houses next to some trees on the main road, and it looks like sort of a halfway stop between Atan and the edge of the woods. So you guys can either keep riding on through the night, or you can stop at this little town, have your last little sleep in minor civilization.
Does the town seem friendly? How are the vibes?
As you're going through it, it's fairly late at night, so there's not a lot of people kicking about, but you can see that there is like no signs of an inn or anything.
Okay.
It's probably not worth it, no?
Might as well just sleep outside, save our coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird
Maynard
also
pipes
need
up and says we could sleep near the town. There's a chance there's guards and stuff here.
Yeah,
We may as well sleep nearby. There's a cluster of trees over there for some shelter.
Alright.
that's a good idea, yeah.
We can teleport to a tree to make sure it doesn't run away, because little Nigel here doesn't seem to like me.
Maybe he just doesn't like being called Nigel. Maybe he doesn't
Oh,
like
yeah,
sharing,
he should change
like,
his name.
What are you
because
talking about?
I mean, we've been talking to you and calling you Nigel, so horse is probably confused.
Well, to be
or-
fair, I have no name for you guys.
Oh yeah, we never actually
yeah.
introduced ourselves.
Oh yeah.
That is incorrect. I am Pancake, and I
You're-
specifically required that people introduce themselves, and they have yet not to do so.
Is
I
he
did.
always like this?
That is true. I do apologise.
I'm sorry, Pancake. I am Nigel.
What did you just say?
Sorry, I had a silent sneeze. My name is
I am
Nigel.
Nigel.
Can I insight this?
Sure. Roll me deception.
I've been calling him Stangel all day.
Perception, that is a 23.
Fuck! What did you? Ah, 18.
Words, man.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, he says he sneezed, and that's where it came from.
We've been talking to each other. You must have caught our names at this point.
No,
Are you stupid?
no.
That's so mean.
Soren's having a bad time right now. Soren's having a bad time consistently throughout this campaign. So is everyone else, but Soren's bitchy about it.
Alright, you don't need to know our names.
Pancake does.
I'm Needle.
No,
Hi.
Pancake definitely doesn't. Pancake.
That's so
It's
nice.
nice to meet
I do not appreciate this rudeness.
I'm sorry, Pancake. I just
Be nice to Pancake.
He has
I have to
trust
agree with
issues.
Pancake.
He's trying his best.
have to.
Pancake is being very.
I need a minute.
Are we
setting up
skittish?
camp?
Do we need to set up camp? Shall
Yes,
I run
let's
a
set up
perimeter
camp.
check?
You can do that?
I can do a perimeter check.
I think most things with eyes can't.
Yes, I can't
Alright.
see.
Yeah, go ahead.
I meant like you would do that. Like it wouldn't be an inconvenience. You don't have anywhere else to be. Like I wasn't.
I am here helping Brookhad. I'm here as long as they need me.
Okay, that's very nice of you. Thank you, Pancake.
He is my
Let's
friend.
set up camp.
Would you
Can
like
I
to
have the
accompany
jug?
me on my...
Yes,
Please.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go too.
Do you both step on
I take the jug
Pancake?
before you leave.
No, I go on my horse,
Okay,
who doesn't have a name yet.
no.
I've taken the jug.
Yeah, I give you
Thank
the
you.
jug.
Pancake,
Before I give it to you, I fill it with mayonnaise. I don't.
it does only have one charge a day. It has one charge of short rest, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, unless you sit with it for an hour with mayonnaise in it.
I don't
Okay.
give you mayonnaise. I give you the empty jug.
Thank you.
Would have been really funny though.
Yeah, he looks around and
Whiskey. I'm gonna make some whiskey.
Pancake looks around at all of you and goes, "Very well, we'll be back shortly." And then wings sprout from the sort of
Whoa.
midriff of him, and he takes off into the air at like a rapid pace. And he does a circle. Brochan, would you like to make me a perception check just to see if you can do a?
I'm just still sat in the same place on my horse, just looking down at it and looking up and like, mine can't do that.
Nigel's
He
just gonna,
moves at an incredible pace.
Nigel's just gonna look up and go, wow, horses up here really are something special.
Did you have horses in the hole?
We didn't have horses
You don't
in the
see
hole.
anything
Why would I have
particularly
horses in the hole?
dangerous. You can see that you're about like maybe 4 hours travel on foot, maybe in like 2 hours on the horse, of like away from the denseness of the forest. And as you climb higher and higher, you can see the forest goes on for miles. Like, and then that's the first time you're getting a clear aerial view, and you can see that like there's forest for a good 80, 90 miles.
Wait, you had a horse that can fly and we got blasted out of the sky?
It takes a while to summon. Plus, I don't want him to get hurt.
You almost died.
I don't want him to get hurt.
Okay.
That's fair, To be fair, it is fair.
Yeah, you can see miles and miles of forest going uphill mostly, and then on the sort of dead north to where you are, easily 2 weeks travel, you can see a clearing, but you know that's not really where you're heading. And as you look to the northeast, you can see that there is a grove of much taller trees, all standing way taller, and you would guess that that's probably where the wood elves are. Looks to be about a week's travel. Although if you're riding your Pegasus, you could probably get there in about 3 days if he's in his Pegasus form.
Wait, 2 days? Wait, what?
It's a week's travel,
I thought by horseback it was
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, but if you're
But no,
if you're flying, not on the woods at all, it's 2 days.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah.
Yes, cool. Yeah.
What did I say?
3.
Sorry. Yes.
I'm keeping
Three-
track of this
3
shit.
for horses, 2 for the Pegasus.
Right. Excellent. I'm not even gonna do a trial tonight. I'm just gonna have some whiskey and
Go to sleep.
go to sleep. I think.
That sounds like a good plan, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I am gonna sleep in my armor because I do not trust this weird, wild, fucking pseudo stand creature that's
Okay.
appeared in our life.
That's got to be racist against mind goblins.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
I'm a psionic goblin. I'm a mind goblin.
Yeah, he's a mind goblin. Yeah, I'm sleeping in my armor, and I've got
Sorry.
like, yeah, Luna and Cloth are very close, and they're not, yeah, and I'm sleeping. Kind of separate from everyone, like just I'm gonna settle down further away from the kind of like, yeah, if there's any bushes or whatnot, are like kind of hidden.
There's like a little cluster of like 4
Yeah.
big trees that you can set up there. I presume you summon a dwelling to sleep in.
I do. I say I will also invite people in, but I'll also be trying to start conversations like, do you guys have any hobbies or anything? Like,
Oh,
shit.
he's so nice.
I'm gonna, at one point, if Tiso's like settling down, I'm gonna take the jug off him and just kind of wander a little bit away,
Yeah,
a bit while everyone's
I've had my
doing stuff.
But yeah, you can see Nigel takes around a minute to basically focus on building what is essentially a 10 by 10 square house. What does your sleeping arrangements look like?
I'm gonna have a couch, a nice table, some
Yeah.
beds.
And again, all semi-translucent, so
Yeah.
you could see the entire interior just by looking at it.
As I say, I'm not gonna think it through. I'm gonna add a toilet in the corner. I'm gonna go get rid of it.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be walls.
2 stories or 1?
If I really want to make it 2
2
stories.
stories. So yeah, you can see that there's stairs leading up to a second story with more bedroom.
I say I'd also like a balcony.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna put a door and a lock on that in case someone's having a private time.
From
Just
my
like-
corner. I'm just like half slurred. Does he do this every night? You know what?
Depends how I'm feeling.
Fair enough.
I'd probably take offer to share the cool rooms.
Yeah. You all basically, if you want to, you can rest inside the hut on a comfortable, dry floor. You get to choose the temperature and the humidity inside, so it can be as hot or as cold or as warm or as...
Gonna make it a nice 23 degrees.
Yeah, so like quite warm inside.
Toasty.
I'm gonna grab the jug from Tiso and we're gonna look at Stangel. I'm just gonna point and just, I'm going for a walk. Will I be allowed in when I come back, or do I need to prepare to sleep out there?
You can
I mean, I was-
predetermine when casting who's always allowed in,
I think
so...
you'll be allowed back, but I was planning we could have like a conversation, get to know each other.
That's fine, I'll be back soon, I just have something I need to do.
Yeah, as your Pegasus lands, he like the wings retract and he like you can see that Stangel.
Stangel.
Yeah, it's
Stanigel.
Stanigel.
It's like Staniel Nigel. Stanigel. But yeah, you can see that
Nyan.
Stanigel has built his.
Nyan. Like Nyan the cat. Sorry.
It's built.
Nigel.
Imagine.
Nigel. You can see that he's built his sort of house that you are welcome to come in and sleep in.
Yippee! Cool. I'll go in.
Yeah, excellent.
Welcome! Tell me.
I'm gonna walk back out.
And if you don't want to sleep here, then. Locked.
just- Rude.
Wow.
Okay, you can come in if you want, man. Your chip.
Unfortunately, I am bound to serve Brockhand, so
You don't need to. You'll be allowed to leave if Brocken's in any danger. This is just a comfortable living space so that you can.
very well.
Help with
I shall
Brockhand.
sleep on the sofa. So you see this gigantic Clydesdale,
Yeah.
like neatly put its hoofs underneath itself on this sofa,
Needle pancake.
and he's
Nigel.
looking around.
Besties.
Can I come back in, please?
No. Just.
Are you gonna have a nice conversation with me and tell us each other's hobbies?
Sure.
Yeah, right then.
Yeah, right then.
There's something about your like new body that really wants to have a quiet conversation with people. Like it's a gut
Gold.
instinct of no longer are you wanting to run wild. You're starting to be like, huh, yeah, a cup of tea and a nice place to sit down. That does sound rather nice.
I hate that this is.
I've like.
I hate that I've come to the realization I'm a 60-year-old man.
Yes, you are. You are.
Yeah.
So, as you're all sitting down, you're all having lovely conversations. Do anyone want to talk prior to that, or should we skip to the long rest?
I'm fucking off to do stuff.
Okay, what are you doing?
It's not really an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure.
I'm not even going that far away. I'm taking the whiskey jug and I'm drinking it as I'm walking, like finding
sweet.
just like
My whiskey.
area. My jug.
No, it's not.
It is now.
It is now.
You know whose jug it is at heart.
I'm just finding a little area to sit down and I'm putting the jug like in front of me. I'm just gonna stare at it for a few minutes. I'm just gonna like shake my head a bit and how fucking dare you?
Oh.
How dare you go off and fucking die on us, you motherfucker! I'm so mad at you right now.
This is such a great moment for Soren.
We were gonna kill a fucking god for you. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll still kill a god for you. Maybe we'll kill a god because it'll piss you off so much that you didn't get to kill a god that you'll come back just to annoy us. I hate that I miss mayonnaise now. Fuck you. And I'm gonna drink the rest of the whiskey and just sit there staring at the jug for a bit more, and then I'm gonna go back and deal with Nigel.
New stand replacement.
That's deal with. We're all sitting down having a nice conversation.
Yeah.
Talking
You
about
all,
hobbies.
you all sit down, you have a lovely conversation.
You're good at your
Roll me
eyes.
just a general charisma check, because Nigel is definitely starting to like. You're not necessarily doing your sales pitches or your added extra bonuses, but just a flat charisma.
15.
15.
16.
He's starting to just seem like a nice guy. And then Needle as well, like, Stan, you're looking at this drow, and yeah, they're just pretty chill. Just having chats. Nice friendly chats between new friends.
Yeah.
And then we all lay down for our long rest.
Oh
There we
no.
go.
I don't like the way you say
I
that.
know, it's horrible.
While in the
I'm scared.
dome, you are fully immune to all dangers. However, that does not necessarily denote that nothing will happen outside the dome
Or in our heads.
or in your heads. So, who would like to roll the long rest?
No,
I
I
think new Stan should do it.
Yeah, Stan.
I don't know.
D100,
Yeah.
right?
D100.
Last time was a D100, I got a 3. 30.
Hey!
That's not bad.
That's essentially a 3 and a D10.
Yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
I'm scared.
Bears?
No.
Sky Bears.
No.
Oh god, what is it?
Nigel attacks.
Nigel.
As you're all settling down for your long rest, just prior, I'm gonna send Vinny what he rolled for because it's hilarious.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm so hoping that we're gonna be like, it's another full moon. Sorry, it's Nigel.
Just prior to like
I'm so concerned.
prior to you guys falling asleep, you see a figure that's been like. You suddenly start to notice him when he's a little while away, and it looks like someone jogging towards you. Not necessarily towards you, it's towards the town, basically, but you're on the edge of the town. So you see that someone is jogging, and you can hear every now and again, you can hear that they seem to be shouting something.
Oh.
And you all are sort of like, just before you go to sleep, so I think there's part of you that is kind of like, should stay up and see what the hell this is, sort of thing.
Like, lean over and like whack Tiso, who's like drunk and hazy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Hey, something's happening.
You can see that there is
Slap you in the face. But,
an incredibly like.
Sorry.
It.
Sorry.
It looks to be like a half elf male that's just like covered in tattered clothing and like just dirt and someone that's clearly been living in the woods for ages and like long matted dirty hair, long like unkempt nails and bad teeth, and he's just like sprinting towards this town, and he's just like internally he looks like he's muttering to himself, and as he passes the dome, he doesn't even acknowledge you guys in the dome. He just sprints past the dome, and you catch some of the muttering, and it's, he's angry, he demands, please. He's angry, and he demands, please. And he sprints off into the distance.
I go after him.
Yeah, you run after him. He does not keep.
Does
He does
that
not stop running.
ring a bell at all?
Doesn't seem to.
Can I catch up to him?
Make me an athletics check.
Jesus. No. That's 4. 11.
21.
Yeah, no.
No, he sprints off, and if you, how long are you willing to chase him? He doesn't stop.
I wouldn't lose sight of the dome. I would have been like,
How far?
see him go past.
He goes to the edge of the little village, and it looks like he's running like
How far
not
is
even
he?
necessarily to Atan. You're talking maybe 100 feet from you now after it's been chased.
Oh,
I mean, that could-
we have horses.
Yeah.
Someone says out loud after stopping.
Just, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He just keeps sprinting off into the distance.
Can I like 3 phase step
Sure,
in
yeah,
a row?
yeah.
Aren't you still
I don't know
drunk?
if I want to do that.
Yeah, drunk
You can
face.
spend all 3 phase steps to
Don't
basically
drink and
immediately. You would immediately be within 20 feet of the guy.
Before I do this, I'm yelling. What the? Who? Does anyone? What is this?
I don't know, but I'm curious.
No, but someone's angry.
Yeah, it could be useful.
As you're screaming from far away.
I don't know.
Just as you're contemplating whether to catch up with him, Soren, you can see that he basically you can see that as he's running, he stops suddenly and falls face first into the grass.
Fuck. I'll go get him.
He's clutching his heart, going, he demands, he's angry, he demands, and then he passes away.
He was angry.
He dies?
Yeah, in front of you.
Oh no.
Don't touch him, you'll probably catch something.
I think I would have.
Bear in mind, you can't leave the dome unless you want
I
to
know.
cast it.
I'm just
Can I-
screaming it.
Can we see anything on him?
He looks like he's emaciated, on the border of starvation, just skin and bone, running, long matted hair, no possessions to speak of other than the tattered clothes that he has.
Fuck. Well,
Let's get a cleric. There's got to be a cleric. There's got to be a cleric somewhere. Let's bring him to the temple.
It wasn't Atan. We're not near Atan anymore, are we? It was a different village.
You're near Atan, but
Not close
within
enough.
6 hours of
Yeah.
travel.
Should we try the village, see if they've got a cleric? I don't know any healing.
What time is it?
I have a healing. No, I don't have
I
a
don't
healing
care about
potion.
this guy. What was he talking about?
I don't know. That's what I want to
We
know.
need him to.
Do we need him to? Can we just go
Catch
to
up.
What if there
I
might
mean,
be
we could just
something
ignore that
further-
guy.
Who's all here right now? Where are we? Because everyone's talking. I don't know how I'm supposed to answer.
You and Tiso ran off to go get this guy.
Yeah.
I'll be nice and say you spent a face step and sprinted using your extra actions.
And me and Rock and Neil are just
You
sitting
can't
there.
leave, so it's up to you
Oh, I
two
could've
whether
been
we
just
don't.
I'll be
if he
talking.
died before I used
Yeah,
face
we're just
step,
having a
then
conversation where it's just sitting. We've not got any liquid in the cups, but we're holding cups of air. It's just like
You can have liquid. Technically speaking, the dome says that you can choose the moisture level.
yeah, I'll just
So
have a really moist
technically speaking, you could have it rain in the dome in areas to
Yeah.
fill it with water.
cups of
Cool. Can you
Yeah,
choose
cups of water.
Could it rain wine?
that would be moisture.
It's technically not a moisture level.
Yeah.
I think it has to be some from the wording. It should technically be controllable environment, the way that
Yeah,
the
temperature.
natural environment would be.
I think we should make a D&D spell that is rain.
Rain wine.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone was playing a wizard, you could definitely work on that. You could multi-class it to wizard and start working on that.
Make my life go
Just
wine
call
rain.
it Cloud of Dionysus.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
cool.
That would be cool.
Be a cleric of Dionysus. Just make it rain wine every day. Be great. Anyway,
Anyways.
there's no like injuries, no nothing. He just asphyxiated.
Like,
died.
you can make me a survival check to see if you can find cause of death. Just do like a
Oh my god, it's a cleric from
basically
earlier.
an autopsy.
Oh, that's
Sorry, what did you say?
23.
Survival. Survival, yeah. I guess you could do medicine as well if you wanted to. I think that's a different stat.
15.
Yeah, even on a 15, what did you get?
23.
23. It looks as if he's died of a heart attack. You would guess stress related, given how agitated he was.
Is he
On your 23, it looks as if he was in a depraved mental state as well. Like, he didn't seem sane.
Do you want? I know it's late. I know we're not in the greatest place right now. You're kind of still a little gone.
well.
We could go take his body to the village and ask if they know anything about what he was saying, just in case it's something that could be coming up in our path. But other than that, I don't think there's anything we can do
Yeah,
to
maybe.
handle ourselves.
Sure.
You don't have to come.
Oh,
Drinking.
well, that's fun. I can't do it. I'm bed. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big heap.
Big. Yeah, I just like Tiso's kind of done with things for today. I mean, I finished yesterday, like in a fetal position in
Yeah.
a corner,
Yeah.
and now there's this guy, and now there's this guy, and yeah, Tiso just needs a
He
break,
died.
so it's gonna go to sleep. He's decided.
As you all settle down for a long rest, does anyone else want to do anything prior to a long rest?
I'd like to ask about the old Stan. I'd just like to go, who is this guy that you keep comparing to? What was he like?
He was a dick.
Yeah.
And you're comparing him to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Like-
like the biggest asshole. He was so annoying
What did he
all the
actually
time.
do?
What didn't he do?
Annoying.
Did he have any hobbies?
The Macarena.
What's
Yeah.
up with the hobbies
Yeah.
thing? Sorry, I'm not.
It's good to get to know new people.
And
fair enough.
spiking people's drinks, but only with mayonnaise.
I was a bit scared there. I was worried I got in with the wrong crowd there.
He like wrestling.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, he's a
wrestling! I
wrestler.
think I've heard of that before.
You have?
Yeah, I think the Nigels like it as well.
It's very taxable.
Yeah,
Gambling
you
is
can
very
gamble.
taxable.
Yeah, the even train does do a little bit of it. I'm a beginner at it though. Still got the fair beginning belt, but I don't really follow
And
that.
you're also not part of the cultish aspect yet. Like, you didn't
Yeah.
take any actual study in the religious aspects of the wrestling.
It's a religion. I only done it for the tax.
I think the way that you view tax is almost religious, which is quite scary.
It's cultish.
Yeah.
No,
Maynard did compare them to a fringe cult.
no.
But no one in a cult thinks they're in a cult. I mean,
What's the difference between a cult and a
gestures
religion?
at needle.
That's not true. Maynard knew he was in a cult.
What's the difference between a cult and a religion?
The amount of followers.
Popularity.
Exactly, so...
The effect on your morals.
and
No,
mental
because
health.
some religions
Not in
can be
D&D,
bad.
because Lolth is a religion. And that, morally speaking, is not great.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so, we've cut to a long rest.
Yay!
As we
Oh.
do, the camera pans far away from the group.
Can I, sorry, make just a small
Sure.
note? It's not something I want to do, just I want to have clarified that I didn't do anything with the body, but I did, like, lay it out neatly and close his eyes and make sure he was
Okay, yeah.
put to rest.
Yeah,
Kind of.
perfect.
I did leave him in the middle of the floor, though.
Perfect. Yes,
And then went back and
outside the
collapsed.
dome.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
We
he's not.
cut-
He's nowhere near the dome. I didn't want it to be
Yes.
associated.
No, he's still like
Yeah.
100 feet away, but just like neatly settled.
Yeah. I
Excellent.
didn't just leave him in a heap.
We cut to far away.
Far, far away.
Far away.
Shrek.
No.
Whoa.
Big
So
man.
that's
Fiona
actually
in a castle.
Okay.
No. God damn it. Yes, we see a vision of fire all around. You see a hellish landscape. And this is something that the party's not seeing. This is our camera player view cutscene separate from what the players are experiencing. This is not a dream sequence, this is not anything.
This is for the benefit of all of us in here that are artists and want to
Yes.
have fun.
Yes. So we cut to a hellish landscape. You can see rivers of fire and blood. You can see chained up prisoners and souls and people being tortured in the distance. You can see that there is a large layer of like a castle built into a cave with gigantic piles of like gold sitting outside and laying everywhere. You can see that there is like blood flowing from a moat around this castle, and it looks to be like blood mixing with iron and lava and just like heat and fire everywhere. And we can see a tall, white-scaled dragon-born Abishai, which is a demon that a devil, kind of separate from the natural order of things. They don't like serve a purpose in the hellish hierarchy. They only serve Tiamat. They are part of Tiamat's own pantheon. However, she resides in the first layer of hell. Her domain is Avernus. So, Tiamat sends this draconic messenger. You can see that this white Abishai that works for her, speaking to 3 smaller figures. You can see that there is... Would you like to describe your characters?
So essentially...
I hate you. I hate playing D&D with you. Why are you like this?
So essentially, they're just little guys. What situation are they in?
They're in front of this devil fulfilling their agreement.
As I said,
And they're doing it one at a time.
So first up, the first one who made the deal was probably Ta.
Yeah.
So Ta's just gonna...
Was I right the whole time?
Yeah!
Hold on. The audience doesn't know yet.
Terribly
Let's
so.
clarify what's going on here. Finish describing your character, and then we'll clarify.
I'm so happy it's finally said.
So essentially, Ta was the one who made the deal, so
Naturally, he's the oldest.
he's getting taken first.
Yeah.
As I said, he first tries to like hide, cover his brother and sister, and was just like,
Yeah. Tan's a little bigger. They're the purplish one. They've got the scar from when their head was caved in.
yeah.
No.
As I say, so Ta's just like, as scared as they are,
Yeah.
they're horrified, but they realise if they don't do it, it's going to get worse for them or something, so they
Yeah.
just give their arm for a little nom-nom.
Yeah.
And
So
so
as you offer up your arm, you can see that the devil basically smiles wide with these horrible rows and rows of teeth endlessly cascading back down its throat. As it smiles, it whips out its sickle and just like does a neat circle using the blade all the way around the wrist and skins your hand off so that the blood can start draining into a large cup.
Claw.
Next, Anne doesn't really give a lot away with her face. She looks completely emotionless, doesn't say a word,
Yeah.
but you can see that she is shaking.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna shove St out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's St, Ta.
So you
and
watch
Anne.
as Ta like fully drains the last of their blood away, and you can see that the black scales are starting to turn a little grey, and they look decrepit and shrunken and not great. But this is hell. This is just a soul. So they are alive. Just.
That's it. And seeing this is like, I'm
Yeah. And she also gets one wrist fully skinned and then drains all the blood. And not being able to talk mimes her way to acceptance. Yeah.
Oh.
And then finally
it's just
steps up the youngest brother, the youngest child of the 3, probably the most scared, definitely the shortest, and during the impact of them hitting the ground when they died, both their legs were shattered. So you can see that the legs are like shaking, trying to hold up their weight. It's still a spirit, but you can see the damage that's been done here. and then just sort of in the background as this devil reaches into his weapon, you hear an incredibly loud ding ding, and through the ether a tear in reality forms, and two muscular hands rip reality open, and a muscular, incredibly well dressed, suit wearing man steps forward. We've just lost that camera.
No!
No!
It was just so powerful.
What the hell?
I didn't touch it.
We're back. Low quality, but we're back.
Yeah.
The suited man.
An incredibly muscular, suited man rips through reality and steps through and says, "McMahon is not finished with you.
Yeah.
We will require more." And the devil looks up and says, "No. They've promised this.
Oh shit.
They swore an oath." And McMahon stares him down and says, "It's not the only oath they swore. We were promised entertainment, and we demand it. Now!" What does Sta say as this demand is made of them? Which oath does they want to fulfill?
He's got to take Janet down. He's gonna grab McMahon's hand, try and grab onto Anne's because she's closest.
As he tries to grab Anne, the Abishai's blade slices off the limb that goes near, and just you're left with this like your arm gets pulled off entirely, both your legs are absolutely ruined, and McMahon grabs you with the back of the head and goes, "The choice has been made, devil. Back off." As you're dragged back through reality, we get flashes here and there of different places, different battles that the Dragonborn Stan eventually learned to fight. The 3-in-1, the monks, the training and the dedication. What do we see as we are dedicated to the Stan's learning?
You first see them being born.
Yeah.
Immediately as soon as they come out,
they're like hatching. There's a clutch of eggs, all three of them together, and they all hatch together.
I'm glad that we specified that it was eggs.
What do you mean?
The reptiles.
I know, I'm double.
reptiles.
But I wouldn't put it past you.
Yeah.
We're not discussing mammals.
Okay.
As soon as we hatch, we're all something feels wrong, and then eventually one of us makes contact with the other, and it's like, my God, they're warm. We cuddle together for warmth, cold-blooded, and then we immediately are like, why is no one else doing this? Why are they dumb?
Yeah.
A few hours later, we stand up and we're like, this isn't the most optimal way to move if we're all hugging. So we had an idea.
You all
Piggyback
ladder
rides.
one on top of the other.
Piggyback rides,
Yeah,
and we slowly
we see
get
Stan
better.
learning to walk, rotating whoever's on top and bottom and middle so that everyone gets a chance to be the tall one. We see the years of training, the singular year of training. As Stan grows to his full height, we see days and days of you like falling as you try and do a cool trick, or like bruised and broken and bloodied hands as you beat the walls in your fucking enclosures, and you can see the dedication and the power begin to grow as you design your whole new order of monks, the way of the 3-in-1. And eventually, what do we see as you are kicked out of your clan?
So, it's very cold. He doesn't have any clothes on because he's just a little guy.
It's just 3 little guys all standing on top of each other.
So he's wandering around, and
as you're like exiting the cave to wander around, we see an army of kobolds all behind you, cheering and shouting, and you see a village elder, a green kobold with like basically as old as a kobold could get, easily 3 years old.
Whoa.
Ancient by kobold standards, ancient beyond belief by kobold standards, 3.5 tops. And he says to you, this is not the way we do things. We are warriors proud to stand tall. You must leave, and do not come back until you are proud to be a fucking kobold.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Wrong side!
Cool quest.
Stans are just gonna turn back and go, your ways are old and crooked. We are the new generation.
Tradition must stand tall.
Tradition is killing us.
We will die alone then.
Oh.
You'll die anyway.
We will die perfectly. We will die properly to the way that tradition is held. Fighting the deep gnomes.
Why fight the deep gnomes when you can just win the war? If you just try this fighting tactic.
You are banished. We cannot deal with this.
Alright then. I'll be back
Okay.
when I'm ready. And you'll see. Well, you won't. You'll be dead. Because you're old as shit. But I'll be back.
You'll see.
And on that, you'll see we cut back to you wandering through the woods. You're like finding towns here and there, and you come by an old abandoned shack. Looks like to have like Wizard's Tower, but decrepit and fallen. And inside you see a cracked chest with a horrible, basically like moss rot. Not deep moss, not nice sweet moss. Horrible surface moss. But inside, an old cloak.
So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna see how long it is. This
It looks like a patchwork of old other cloaks, and we see Stan for the very first time try on the cloak and realise, our feet, our hands, our head are all separate. The weight is supported better. And then we see you training properly for the first time. We see the 7-in-1, the 7-foot tall Stan at his full height, learning how to fight, learning how to jump and run faster than anyone else, using the weightlessness of the cloak to dance through the forest. And we see for the very first time you learning, hang on, we could pretend to be Dragonborn. What do we see as you concoct the plan?
we're not getting into any cities. We don't know why. It's like, when we tell them what they are, they're like, bullshit, you're lying. But we see someone walking by and they're a Dragonborn.
Yeah. And they get let in the city perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I don't hear what it is, so I'm gonna walk over, try and get in, and they're just like, "Sir, please, you've tried to get in so many times. We know you're not a kobold."
We know you're not a Dragonborn.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you mean? You let him and just find them? Come on, man.
Well, yes, of course we let them in. They're Dragonborn. You're a monstrous race of kobolds. We would never let monsters into the city. Dragonborns are civilized folk.
Is it just because my face looks a little different? That has to be some kind of racist.
No, you told us you were kobolds. You introduced yourself specifically. I'm a kobold.
Common is not my first language, I'm afraid. You'll have to excuse me.
He eyes you up and down, and you make your very first successful deception check on passing as Dragonborn. And you realise, hang on, we shouldn't be just the person on top. How would we know who's on top? We need to combine our names.
Exactly.
And thus Stan is born. Yeah. And we cut to you at a tavern with someone in the corner fighting, and then basically you can see that as they're fighting, the fight gets bigger and bigger, and eventually you get pulled into the brawl, and we see Stan absolutely dominate these brawls. Like, hand-to-hand fighting, even at the low levels he was in, fucking dominates these average people. Then we see a tall, high elven figure. I must introduce myself. I am Mr. Brightwood. I'm looking for security in my hometown. Is there any way you'd be willing to come be a bodyguard? We'll pay gold.
Come, what do you say?
And he pulls out a sack of 10 gold.
Whose body would I be guarding?
Now,
fair enough then, I was expecting it to be dead one, but I suppose I could do that fairly easily.
your only job is to keep me alive. So long as I live, you'll be paid.
You know, I think I could do that.
And we cut to the dead body as Stan meets the party for the first time, and we get rapid flashbacks of all the shenanigans that Stan has ever done, throwing mayonnaise, and then also, even though this is already a flashback, a separate flashback within that flashback comes forward, and we see a young Stan, split, separate, and that. All together.
No, it's Ta.
Ta and Ann.
Stis, Ta, and Ann. Yes, sorry. It's hard to remember the name of it. I was like, I've reached Ann, and I don't have an Ann left. But yes. Stan Ann.
Banana.
Ananas, sta. We cut to you in a ring, a wrestling ring, wrestling for the first time. We see you, even separately. This is a triple tag team match. One by one, you're going in and you're entertaining the crowd. You're pulling together moves that's never been seen before, using the ropes in the tag teams in ways that's never been seen before. And we see this muscular man step through a crack in reality, offering you a deal to become the best wrestler of all time. Do you accept?
You know, I never liked that Tiamat, and since they currently hold the belt, I think I might take you up on that.
Tiamat holds the belt for best roster.
That's what Stan believes.
Okay.
Okay, right, yeah.
And it's true.
Okay.
So, we cut back. What do we see as Mr. McMahon brings in real time? Cut to 3 days ago as someone else puts on your cloak.
Am I still injured?
You're injured in the cloak. McMahon has just brought you back to the cloak.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna have to be able to breathe in here, would I?
McMahon looks you up and down and goes, breathing? You're still dead.
Yeah, I felt like that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You're
man.
just a soul in a cloak.
I could take it from you.
Thank you for the soul.
Thank you for your help, sir.
There's a soul in my cloak.
Just gonna reach out, gonna do that. Okay. Arm thing, except one's really wimpy. So that thing where you go, so what's the title? Wimpy.
Yeah.
Fragile arm. With my
It's your only arm. It's your only arm, and you've got 2 ruined legs. And
Yeah.
McMahon looks you up and down and goes, you're in no state to entertain. Recover fast.
Will do, sir.
You shall be my prophet. You shall bring back order. You will be the chosen one,
Oh,
the
God.
wrestler above all.
Oh,
I accept this title.
As he shakes your hand, you feel power coursing through you that you've never felt before. You feel almost a religious devotion to this new entity. As a singular kobold without your brothers and sisters, how else would you devote your life other than to Mr. McMahon himself? And as he grabs your hand, you feel the power rush into your body, and you feel this arm disintegrate as your legs disintegrate.
Shit.
And mentally, you feel McMahon reaching out and saying, you must learn to use this power. Find material here. Build a new body. So what do we see as Stan's spirit flies through his cloak, manipulating it.
wait, which one is this?
This is the
Stuff. Okay.
So as flies spiritually through the space of the cloak, what does he find to build his new body?
significantly less gold, but
Oh.
but the main thing he finds is
Technically, this is before they spend all the gold, because this
Oh, yeah.
is just when Brockhand puts on. So, in real time, we cut back out of the cloak, and you guys are just walking to a town.
Mm.
And we cut back in, and what do we see?
okay. So Stan actually did make some form of prosthetic legs and arms,
You did?
except they weren't made for that. I'll need to find something that'll work. And he's gonna look at the gold and go, "Could I coat them in gold? Would that work?" He's gonna try.
We cut to spiritually. Roll me.
You take away all the gold that we're supposed to have spent. It's gonna cause like space-time continuum like
That's it. It won't be
bullshit
all
of
the
like
gold.
Eric stands so much.
I've never been so angry and simultaneously relieved. I'm so mad at you. You so
I
convincingly
gaslit you
you
so bad.
gaslit me so bad. I figured this out so I know! I fucking warned you, motherfucker!
Mhm.
Literally, in my notes, it just says Soren has a moment to mourn Stan. The next page, Stan is a motherfucker. 3 kobolds in a trench coat, I fucking knew it.
I've knew that from the beginning as well, because before I decided I was gonna play.
Yeah.
Oh my
Game
god.
God.
I got the backgrounds.
I've
I had to
been
shut up about it too.
gaslit.
It's,
I've brought it up so many times.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
I'm really annoyed because everyone knew Soren's shit before it got revealed.
Yeah. You got like your secrets.
I'm bad at it though.
D&D's being weird at the moment. It's not letting me add you to the campaign yet, so I'll sort that out later. I've sent you the link to your character sheet.
Yeah.
Stan could come back
Yeah.
as the big bad. He's gonna be the big bad if Soren gets hold of him.
So,
Okay.
I need you to make me a religion check to basically use your spirit and your wisdom to manipulate this gold into building a living wood golden body for yourself. So your torso and face is still you.
That's a dirty 10.
30-10. As you're building it, you very quickly realise I don't have enough gold in here, nor do I have enough living wood to make 7 foot tall Stan. However, you might have enough to do something a little less traditional. As we cut forward, what do we see as you build your body we talked about?
So, as to say, if he doesn't need organs, since it's going to be living wood, he's just essentially going to have like a sturdy wire frame body, and he's going to go like, how am I going to be able to hit those punches that way? So he's going to make it so that there is like a lot of room for movement, a lot of joints for movement, a lot of flexibility.
So we see you building arms with 3 joints in them. We see you building like a long, spindly, spidery body of still 4 limbs, but extra joints in the arms and legs. Split marks all along in gold where you can bring out your astral arms in memory of your brother and sister. So we cut to this spidery torso covered with new arms and new legs, splitting into 3 and 4. Giving the total look of like this puppety nightmare of hell with this lizard face. And
I hate
finally,
that so much.
just as you finished, you realise you knew all along that someone was wearing your cloak and that you would have to deal with that eventually. But just as you're finishing, you hear McMahon's voice in the back of your head. They're replacing you. Awaken now
Oh no.
and defend your place in this party.
No.
And we cut to Nigel. You are sound asleep.
He really wasn't Stan.
He really wasn't Stan.
You are Nigel. You're sound asleep. And then also you are Stan, and you stick a small lizardy head up outside the cloak. You stick the lizardy head up outside the cloak, a tiny little kobold's head, and you realise that you're pressed up against a tabaxi. And Brocan, you awaken from a slumber, as you cannot be surprised because of your barbarian ability. Regardless of what happens, you're immediately able to react. You look down and you see Stan's head at half the size poking out your cloak.
I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Right, new plan. Can I control where my arms come out?
Yeah, sure.
I would
You could slither out the cloak at any angle at this point.
I'd like to have my head come out of the sleeve.
Yeah.
Some arms come out where the legs are.
Yeah.
Legs come out where the arms are. And just kind of awkwardly spider walk.
So, Rokan, you feel your body being manipulated. If you let this happen, what is essentially going to happen is you will be lying vertically like that as Stan's head is upright and basically just manipulating you so that you're walking on one sleeve with your legs and head at opposite angles vertically on the ground. He's basically trying to puppet you to make you move towards someone. Now, what does Nigel react as he sees this happening?
That's good. Now I'm just gonna assume that Brocken is some kind of monster. He's going to scream and just go, "Help! Help me!" What are you?
This is all you, bro.
I say, I'm Nigel. Nigel, are you trying to replace me? No, I'm Who are you? I'm Stan. You're Stan? I'm Stan. They've told me about you. You're the psycho. No, I'm not the psycho. Guys, I'm not the psycho, am I?
Are we all still asleep?
No, not
No,
a
you're-
chance. Brochan woke up and then is still kind of being manipulated by this new Stan creature. And then also, Nigel's scream wakes everyone up, no problems whatsoever.
Tiso is kind of like just gonna like stay lying in the bush and just watch it happen like this and not move for the whole thing.
Shit, he's
Okay.
so drunk.
Yeah, Tiso is very much still drunk. And just like kind of, yeah, still not recovered from what they were trying to recover from before, so yeah, they're fully...
Where? What? What?
I knew you were alive. Yes, I told you.
Thought I was dead.
Yeah, there was we communed with the fucking Raven Queen people.
Well,
They
good
said
guess.
they were dead.
Good guess, I am dead, but I came back.
Say
I was
he's
wrong.
dead.
Oh, I was wrong. Oh. Wait, are you a ghost?
What's going
No, I'm
on?
not a ghost.
What's going on?
Who's this old person in my cloak? Why did you give it to them?
It's Brocken.
Nigel.
Rockin', how long have I been gone?
Too long. And also not long enough.
My God, I see, my God, I see you've gotten so much older.
Oi!
What?
I have not.
Well, Brohan has.
So it's not been that long then?
No, it's been like 3 days.
He became 60 somehow. Oh.
Jesus.
What are you doing?
I came back to like... No reason. Who's this guy you've replaced me with?
We needed his we needed his bubble.
His name's
Who do you need this
Nigel.
bubble?
We didn't replace you. We don't
As,
even like
as
him.
Needle says his name's Nigel, you hear a spiritual voice in the back of your head going, "They lie. He's called Stan."
You're lying to me! His name's Stan! I've been told!
Yeah, his name is Stan. But he lied and told us it was Nigel. But it's definitely Stan.
I'm gonna turn back to Stan. I as in like Kobold Stan, not Stanjel. So, Stanjel's just gonna be like crawling backwards but not leaving the bubble and be like, no, I'm Nigel. Liar, I've been told by the gods that...
There you go.
It's raining suddenly. And do you want to close that so that we don't pick up all the rain?
Wait, what?
Outside the dome, you see the rain start pouring.
Dun,
And then close the shutters as well so we get good light again.
Campfire burning.
Wow.
Anyway.
I'm silent.
Man back in character. And see.
Anyway. Liar, I've been told by the gods. I've been told by the gods that your name is Stan. Don't try and deny it.
But everyone here hears a spectral voice of a very gravelly toned, muscular sounding man saying, "He is the chosen."
I'm the
Hello.
chosen.
What?
I've been chosen.
And then you hear, "Ding ding,
Oh my god.
roll initiative."
Fan-dabby-dozy. Let's see what miniature Stan gets.
Really look around and see where
Fuck.
Tiso was lying and
That's
just go
a
on like.
six.
No one else needs to roll initiative if you don't want to take part in this, by the way.
I'm just gonna go flop over by Tiso and just I hate being friends with people. I just have a cup of tea and I'm sitting beside Pancake.
Okay,
You're
so-
still in the cloak.
You're still in the cloak, so
Fuck's sake.
you're being dragged into this, or
Do I have to
is
roll
Stan
initiative?
going to crawl out of the cloak to be...
I say Stan willing to crawl at the clothes.
So what does it look like as that happens?
Unfortunately, Verdan Stan goes first.
Okay,
He's still confused, so he's gonna spend time asking other people to help him and moving the terrain to help him.
okay.
So he's gonna give himself a bit of the high ground, give himself some cover,
Mhm.
and dip Stan into the ground a little bit.
Well, you can't dip him 'cause he's
Alright.
on the ground. It's like a dome, but you can raise yourself up.
So raise myself up.
Only by 4 feet though, because otherwise you'd be out the dome.
That's all right.
I rolled a 23 for initiative, but I'm staying at the side.
So you're not acting.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm just in case I want
So
to.
if you would fall after Spindly Stan.
Cool.
So I'd say I'm just gonna sit behind it and scream at people like, "What do I do in that situation?"
Hope you survive.
I hope I survive.
We told you he's a psychopath.
Well, just action moving the terrain.
Yeah.
So, miniature Stan's gonna crawl out just through one sleeve. He's gonna slither out a little bit.
So what does it look like as you...
Did you stand?
Basically.
It's beautiful.
So what do you look like? You want to describe yourself in all your horror-y, spindly, glory?
Looks like the toys in Toy Story that
Yeah.
got nice.
So I'm sure that's what it looks like. I was gonna say the legs that I've moved to look puppeteer broken are gonna come out of the where I go. And he's just gonna like crawl back into the cloak, come out the pocket, slither down, and just roll like a wheel towards.
Yeah. You see these wooden, spindly legs giving something that is essentially a 1 foot tall torso. When he stands tall, his arms come down to his knees, and then also his full height is still 7 foot. So he has long, spindly, bandy limbs.
So, say I can raise it 4 feet.
Yes.
Stan can just reach over.
Yes. Yeah.
I say Stan is just gonna punch his kneecap in an attempt to stop him from moving.
Yep. So you're using stunning strike, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Although actually you don't.
Yeah, I
have
can't.
you don't
I
have-
just need to punch him and hope that I punch him so hard
Yeah.
I immediately break his leg.
You could use the. If you were looking to do movement, you could use the sapping sting. If you read what that does.
No, I'm not reading.
Cool.
So, would it be original Stan's punch damage, or would it be the new damage?
Let me double check. What's the difference?
A lot. The new damage is 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, that is incorrect. Give me. Yeah, it's original stand punch damage.
Perfect. I'm assuming it's to hit is the new stance.
The hit is the new stand, but damage is same. Yeah, this is a very homebrew character, so
I'm gonna use it to roll
Still-
on the old stand. Okay, that's a miss. But I do have another attack.
you do.
So hopefully.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay, that's a hit. That's 15. And that's 13 damage.
It's already been used today.
There we go. So accelerate. As Stan never dance, just gonna mention, stop it! Please! Stop it, madman! And the original Stan's just gonna be like, go on, guys! You've known me the longest, you need to help me.
Why do you look like that?
I've become a chosen vessel.
What? Like,
Oh, in the turn, like, sorry.
It's your turn next, so I don't know why you're pausing.
Out loud.
Yeah,
End of
I'm
turn.
sorry. Okay, so Stan Verdan man is gonna use. Let's see. He's gonna cast Hold Person.
No.
So it's a Wisdom saving throw, which I can hopefully roll on it. I cannot, but it's a +6.
I don't know. Nigel, it's
Okay, it saves.
Let's spot.
He saves that. He saves well. I think it's still strange to do.
Nigel is not doing well at the moment. He's been punched, he's failed a spell.
May the best stand win.
May the best stand
I
win.
am not helping.
You do
Or
get bonus
endure.
actions, remember,
Yeah,
as the
yeah.
Verdan.
He's gonna. That's not the Verdan, that's Stan, the miniature. It's so strange to do it.
You can heal as a bonus action, remember.
Yes. He will, in fact, heal himself and give that healing word once. There we go. Now, part of that is the end of the turn, which means it's Stan the Mini-Man again. He would like to jump up, arms outstretched, do a front flip, land and with both his actions punch inwards. on the top.
Simultaneously. Yeah, absolutely. Roll 2 attack rolls.
Nice.
would it make things easier if I took over the rolling for one of them?
Quite possibly. So first one to hit hits, second one to hit misses.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for damage for you?
No, sorry, I've got damage now.
Cool.
So that's a 9 damage. Which means I'm 40 health. Which is still a lot more than you usually was. What's up? Okay. So, do I have any of them bonus actions? They're bonus actions. I don't believe I do. Well, I could have. What's up?
You have Compelled Duel, you have Hunter's
Oh,
Mark,
you're gonna fight me. Hunter's Mark is actually a good one. I'm gonna
Branding Smite, you can cast a bonus action so that your next attack dealing damage. You've got Misty Step.
Nigel wants to chat with us and be nice.
I know.
So exactly so I could do this.
You,
Psychopath.
you sick freak. This is so sick and twisted. That's the wrestling theme tune.
Yeah.
It was just playing in the background.
Well, I will do Wrathful Smite for next turn.
Yep.
Okay. So now it's Nigel Stan's turn. Nigel Stan is gonna look over, not like this very much, and he's gonna let's see. He's gonna bestow curse on Stan.
Yes.
Which is a 15 save. Can Stan do it?
Why are you letting him do all this?
It's
Because it's even better.
He asked.
I forgot
No,
which
but I
stand
mean,
my turn after.
What?
I
Fucking
forgot which stand my turn would be after if I wanted to
the
take.
spindly one.
Okay.
Fucking it, Stan rolled a 23 to save on that. Nigel, you're not doing well here. I was hoping it'd be a more fair fight. Nigel,
You've really not picked Nigel for fighting though.
I haven't, but I was hoping I could.
Remember, you've got actions though. You've got your javelin, which deals a shitload of damage.
That's true, but I was hoping I could just hold Stan still then javelin him, but I don't think that's gonna work because that's frankly felt different.
I don't
Yeah.
want this stand, but I want him back.
Okay, so Stan,
They just come back.
Stan,
Stan merge into
we've
Ben.
already had 3 stands in one, don't be greedy.
This is spindly Stan.
Yes, so Swindler Stan. So,
Remember, you've got Wrathful
yeah, I've
Smite
got
active.
Rattle Smite. So I'm just gonna coat my hands in mayonnaise and absolutely rattle him. Face. Actually, how many attacks do I get?
You actually don't have your mayonnaise on you.
No, remember you said it was a seconds jar. So it would deal fire damage.
You've got, yeah, but we were relying on you having your character. We were relying on you having the cloak. You don't have your cloak. I think you
Could I-
probably get spectral mayonnaise in this one.
That's it. Or I
Yeah.
could have said I cast Thunderous Smite and rattle him with
Yeah.
the arm.
Yeah, let's do Thunderous. I don't think you have your mayo on you.
Tiso is walking off further into the the woods or whatever,
But you
and
don't want his teeth
like
down.
sitting somewhere, crouching down and screaming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. First of all, I'm gonna see. Okay, this is perfect. So I'm just gonna. Do I have 2 or 3 attacks?
2.
Okay, so with one, I'm gonna backhand him with Thunderous Smite, and then I'm gonna just look at Soren and go, you know what I'm gonna say, nuts or nothing. One.
I was gonna help, but maybe I won't anymore.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Really? I would have.
Yeah. So
But that would have been the thing that
the first attack.
Canonically, I'm the only one that's ever been used against so far.
But you were a werewolf.
Fair.
First attack misses. Second attack misses.
Yeah.
It's just a. Actually, but he's finally up close to Stan the Verdun man, who sees his opportunity.
Wait, can I give a go?
Yes. You can overcut Stan the
Rude.
Or you can.
Whoa.
Seeing him get closer to the stand of Verdun, I'm just gonna use my blood cursive binding on Nigel Stan.
You're gonna bind Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel.
Cool.
So,
What does he need to do?
Strength saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. So you watch, like Nigel. You suddenly see, Soren slice into themselves and try and bind you with their own blood.
Well, that one.
Yeah, you're fucking
That-
stuck.
that
witch.
works.
Nigel, you have such good stats. Why are you being an asshole?
Cursed creature's speed is reduced to 0 and it cannot take actions until the end of your next turn.
But you can take bonus actions.
I think you can still take actions, just not reactions.
So
I
does
don't
it say cannot take reactions?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can still use your action. You still get your full turn. You just can't run away.
Perfect. So, Stan is gonna feel betrayed by you first of all. Stan the Verdan man is not very happy.
Oh.
So he's just gonna look at you and go, we could have been friends.
We still could.
He's gonna hurl a javelin of lightning straight at Stan's torso. Let's see if that hits. Finally got hit. 23 to hit.
So you guys all feel thunder immediately rocket through the dome. What would you like to describe as Verdan throws this javelin?
Okay. So first of all, it hits, sticks him kind of in the... No, actually that's 23. It's hit where it wants. It sticks him right
I'm gonna
there.
roll the saving throw for it.
Yeah. Sticks him right there.
Did you see that?
What?
That one.
Okay.
Stan the miniature's taking full damage on
Okay, it
this.
sticks him right in the chest. So first of all, that's 4 damage, followed up by an additional 17. So that's
Yeah.
21 damage.
So you're immediately rocked for half your hit points.
Okay, so he's gonna look around at you. He's not very happy. He's being betrayed right now.
Oofed.
He's gonna raise the wall floor to ceiling to keep yous away from Stan and him. So there's no way you can get through to fight him.
Yeah, you're fully within your power to do so.
I say he's still cursed, so he,
That's your bonus action though. I think manipulating the dome's a bonus action, isn't it?
I think so.
Which means you've used your action and your bonus.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I say, but he's gonna look very disapproving.
Soren does not care.
So just what?
Until the spell ends, you can command
Soren
the
might kill
interior.
Nigel if Nigel kills Stan.
Doesn't say bonus action.
It doesn't say bonus. I can do whatever
Yeah, what
I
happens
want.
if we kill both of
I
them?
don't think you can manipulate where people
You'd
are
have to make
standing,
another
but
new
you
character.
can add walls whenever you want, I think.
Wait a minute.
Like, since they're already in the dome, if you were to kick them out the dome, you could attack them and they couldn't attack you, but it would be strength to get them out.
This, I'm gonna say it wouldn't work because that'd be bullshit and you'd definitely use it against us.
For what?
I was just gonna have like 2 spike walls slowly move in to crush them.
No.
And that would be bullshit.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna. So
It's also not how the spell works. It doesn't have any damage. You can't damage someone.
I can scare tactics them though.
You can.
They don't know it won't damage. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, yeah. You see spikes suddenly appear on walls and start heading towards.
Very slowly, just to move them away. Keep them thinking.
Soren doesn't move.
Right.
Putting that out there. No movement. Does not care.
Excellent. So what
Could
does
you
what does
walk and start?
Spindly stand? Or actually, you still got bonus action if you wanted to heal yourself or whatnot.
Yeah, I probably will. You know, just the smart thing to do. Just gonna cast a little bit of a level 1 healing word.
I love it.
Alright, that is Stan the Verdan's turn over. Time for Stan the Miniature. Who is going to not like what's happening to his friends, who actually decided to help him for once, even though they've stole all his shit.
You and Maynard can start a club.
I was gonna say, he's just gonna...
Karma.
I still have bring out the steel chair.
You do, yeah.
So I'm just gonna grab him, pick him up, since we're still on top of the slight bump 4 foot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump, suplex him, and land him directly in his skull.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So is this going to be your? Are you still doing melee attacks just flavoured, or you want to try to grapple?
Still melee attacks, just flavoured.
Cool.
What?
Nah, it's fine. I don't need it.
Miss.
I love that main arc is also just
Both of
witnessing
them?
this.
We need to roll the second one, but the second one is a hit.
Excellent. Roll for full damage.
How long is this lasting? I think
Until one of us wins.
at some point,
You would like to.
I think within
16
10
damage.
minutes maybe, Tiso is gonna snap. Like, what's going through Tiso's brain right now is I'm gonna stab one of them at random. I'm gonna stab one of them.
No,
at random.
no, no.
Well, it's
I'm
only
gonna do that,
been.
I'm gonna
This
do
is
that.
what, round 4? So it's only been 4 by 24 seconds.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's
That's
just.
fine.
It's just because we're doing bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll Tiso is screaming in the woods right now, but like, if it reaches 5 minutes, Tiso is gonna go and randomly stab
Yeah.
one of them.
So that'll
Probably
be turn
Nigel.
50.
Yeah. I see. You might want to change that to reaches a minute because that'd be a 10th turn.
Nah, realistically, Tiso is needing to scream for a little longer than that.
So whose turn is it? Spindly? No, Spindly's just had their.
Especially Sans is for now.
He's no longer bound because it only lasts till the end of my next turn. So
Oh, excellent.
Wait, we're gonna have to call him Stu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be Stu now.
Okay, Spindly Sans gonna end his turn. Do you
Unless
want
he
to do
dies here.
Yeah, unless he dies. Are you gonna do anything?
no.
As the spike wall closes in on you?
No.
Is it closing in or not?
Because he's put
Yeah, it's
the
closing
he's
in on all of you.
put the wall between.
Used to, yeah.
Yeah. So I can't. I mean, I have ranged stuff, but nothing other than just binding. I'll bind him again. Unless you plan on intimidating him, and then I can do something for that. But
Actually, he's gonna try and have a conversation with you through the wall. Just that,
me.
yeah, just that.
Verdan.
Verdan is gonna try that and be like, Soren, come on, like, we can still change this around. I still have so much I want to do. I know you have much you want to do.
Don't try that shit. I cried over that motherfucker.
Please.
I'm not. That's not going to waste. I'm not letting him die again.
If you cried over him, that means he's already dead to you. You were at peace with that.
I'm binding him again. Fuck that.
Bind his mouth.
Wait,
I
couldn't
can't.
Nigel just run away?
If I leave the house, disappears.
You could still just leave though. You could run away.
That's true, but I'm not very fast.
San is way faster.
Well, technically, stand speed is at 35 right now.
Which is way faster than Verdan.
I know, we just need for it.
I'm gonna bind him again, but I'm gonna amplify the curse so it lasts for a minute.
I see, he's still just gonna try and keep talking to you.
That's cool.
What? Are you just gonna say anything back to him?
Yeah. I will wait for him to speak.
Alright. So now it is Stan Verdan's turn, and what he's just gonna be talking to you for like a good bit, but he is also gonna look at scraggly Stan, and is just gonna, walk, like, stand up, dust himself off a little bit, dust himself off a little bit, and try and cast Hold Person onto him. Hopefully this time it works. Come on, Stan, don't roll higher than a 15. Or I suppose you can if you really want, but I'm gonna no do that. Oh god. Anything.
Steal one of these characters from him. Stop having
Do you
him.
want me to play one of them?
I mean, sure if you want.
Which one do you want me to play?
You just still need to
Is
roll a
to
saving.
play as in let you roll, or play as in you will choose the attack?
I'll roll.
Okay. That'll probably be best. So if you
And you still speak.
Yeah, okay, so if you can be miniature Stan, because
Cool.
it's not allowing me to do things as him as well.
Cool.
Stan.
Mini Stan. Okay, so could you do me a favour and make a I passed that wisdom saving throw. So Stan Verdan is fucked once more.
You want me to roll a wisdom saving throw?
I've already rolled it, he saved. Okay, so he will however cast heal on himself again.
Healing word.
Third. Healing ward on himself again.
The spell heal is like 8th level.
Yeah, I'll cast that. That sounds good right now.
I think it's 70 hit points and all diseases cured.
Yeah, can I have that? Okay, so Stan Verdan is still just trying to talk to you, Soren. Is it? Soren, come on, don't shut me out like this. Think of it. That we're both going to that elf village. I have dreams, Soren. I wanna be a merchant. I don't wanna die.
I mean, I don't really want you to die either, but, like, I also don't want him to die.
Now it's Skinny Stan Soren going, come on, Soren, you've got
Oh my
to help.
god!
You've got to help me, Soren. You've got
I am helping you! I am helping
I
you!
don't see you doing anything.
Mother, what the fuck do you mean?
Walk through the wall, you can do that, right?
It's a wall!
Try! Break it down!
It's not your turn, so
Yeah.
it's still Stan's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna punch him a couple more times.
Okay, that
punched,
is a 22 and a 13 to hit.
22 hits, 13 misses.
Okay,
And remember, roll
9
2d6s.
2d6.
I'm pretty sure that's what Thunder Smite was.
Thunderous Smite, yeah, but your base damage is 1d6 and then also
Yeah.
2d6. So you got 9 on the regular damage, and then actually 9 on the 2d6 as well. So that's damage. 18 damage, but Thunderous Smite is a save, isn't it? Let me just double
Yeah.
check. Let me double check. Yeah, strength save 13 for half.
Okay, 18. So I only take 9.
You take 9 from the punch, and then you take 4 from the energy of the steel chair.
Yeah. Oh. Gee Christ, he's not doing good. Someone aren't you helping him? Okay,
So
so it's your turn.
Verdan,
Yeah.
you're actually both on exactly the same hit points.
Okay, Soren, it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
No! I lied. That is your turn.
That is your turn.
Oh.
Break down the wall, Soren!
How close am I to the wall? Can I touch it?
It is covered
Yeah,
in
you can
spikes,
reach out
so.
and touch it. It does look like it's covered in spikes.
Am I still in the same
Is it-
area despite
Like, it's
that?
not-
Solid.
Yeah, like it's solid.
Yeah, I can't break down the wall. It's a wall.
You gotta break it down.
Stan the miniature says.
Yeah.
As Stan the Verdan says.
Please don't kill me. Please! I have dreams!
Stan, can't you just
had so
let
many dreams.
Nigel Stan leave?
Angel.
He's trying to replace me. I
He's
can't
really,
want this.
really not. We could just.
Even you saw it. He's a
We
Stan.
travel together.
I'm pretty sure he likes
We
wrestling. He's
travel
been pulling some of those
together.
moves. He's a Stan. He likes
I mean,
wrestling.
it'd be hell, but
He's taking my place in this world.
He's not.
There's
No,
only one
literally,
other person
there's
who's taking
like
my
you,
place.
there's no one
He's
on this
taking the
earth that could
player's
possibly
place.
compete with your place on this earth. It's fucking weird as shit. No one
That's
wants
because I've
that
killed
place.
anyone who's tried. There's only one who's got away, and it's the other Stan. Anyway,
Someone's contemplating on whether
Yeah, sure,
or not
it's
he
for
wants
Dan's
him
turn.
to live.
how long would you say? What? How many turns has it been?
About 4. 5, probably. Why?
30 seconds.
Yeah.
He's just gonna try and keep talking to you and be like, please, but please don't, please get this psycho off. Is there anything you can do? Anything that calms him down? And he's just gonna cast. He's just gonna cast vicious mockery because he's not hitting anything else. He can have vicious mockery and Stan.
You've
But
still
you
got
meant
your
on me.
javelin that you've hit as well.
Oh yeah, actually, he's hit the javelin. Stab time.
Do you want the javelin roll?
I can roll javelin.
Yeah, but what I mean is I need to make a save, don't I?
20. No, I can only cast the lightning once.
Is it?
Yeah, I can just stab him. So that's a 20 to hit, which does hit,
Oh yeah, the charges are only 1 a day.
and 7 damage.
Cool. Spindly Stan's looking pretty bad.
Oh.
Okay, so now it's Spindly Stan's turn. Spindly Stan does not have his alcohol, doesn't have anything, doesn't have heal, so he's going to cast False Life on himself as an action.
Oh my god, it's wizard time.
It is wizard time.
What does it look like as the necrotic energy goes through this spindly puppet body?
I like for it to look like neon green veins going
Yeah.
through the wood and metal. So it's
Yeah.
just under a layer of metal, so it's neon green veins.
As you use wizard time, you get a growling voice in the back of your head. You will uphold this promise one day. I will allow it for now.
Jesus.
Thanks, Red.
No, it was Jesus.
It was a white.
My goodness.
It was a white dragon this time.
But Red made to deal with me.
Yeah, but it was a white dragon that was in the flashback,
So confusing.
and it was also an Abishai, not a dragon.
Yeah.
What?
It's-
I'm
Oh well. And so, Stan.
You're confused because Vinny's confusing. That's what's going on here. This is
Stan
not.
is confusing.
This
That would
is
never be.
this is not me being ridiculous and describing bad shit. This is an incredibly confusing thing for the
Yeah.
players to be doing.
So, bonus action.
Where is Needle
Wait,
currently?
not even players. Player.
Player.
Singular player.
All,
I've just not
all-
been doing it because I have no clue.
all 4 of his characters at the moment are in play.
I say you're in the spike wall.
I'm in the spike wall.
Yeah, you're in the dome, but you can step out the dome with no argument. You just don't know if you'll
Am
be
I in
able
a
to
place
ever...
where I'm capable of fighting anyone?
What is
You
it?
can fight Soren, I
suppose.
Can I only fight Soren?
Hang on.
Like, I don't know where I don't know where I am.
I don't think you should fight Soren, so let's just...
I say Brocken's the only one not in a spiked room. Because
Like,
I
I'd
like
help
having
Stan
tea
if
with
I knew I
Brocken.
could help Stan.
Hang on.
Wait, I'm there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Oh! What did you think you were
I have been
What's
sorry.
happening? You've just been pushed into this
Technically
room.
speaking,
No, I say you said you were
Technically
just sitting
speaking-
having tea.
Needle,
Mm-hmm.
technically you can still cast Eldritch Blast through this wall.
Oh.
The wording is a beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature you can see within range.
Oh my
It is a
goodness.
transparent wall. You can attack these stands.
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast to help Stan somehow.
Who are you targeting?
Which Stan?
Oh fuck.
Which one do you want to try and kill?
I want to try and kill the replacement Stan.
Verdan, the
Yeah.
bard.
Stan the Verdun.
Stanjul.
Cool.
Angel.
Roll to attack.
Okay. Boop. I have not done that in forever. Wow. What's
Damn.
happening? I don't know what's happening right now. What do you need?
You rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10, which I don't
10.
believe hits.
It does
But
not.
you do get 2 attacks.
You do. You can Eldritch Blast him again.
I'll do it again.
You can Eldritch Blast me, him, us again.
Can I do it again?
Yeah,
Of course
you
you
get,
can.
you get 2 Eldritch Blasts per turn now.
Oh. Yippee. 19.
That
19
indeed
does
hit.
hit.
Both.
So roll for damage.
10.
Damn. Stan ain't looking too good.
That's so really confusing.
Stan or Stanjul?
Stanjul.
And Stan. But mostly Stanjul.
Yeah.
Stan the Verdan.
Stand
The
the
bard.
Verdan man.
Stanjul.
I feel like
Standal.
the
Stangelina
ADHD
Jolie.
autism this is in my brain is blocked out. Doesn't
I
understand.
fully agree.
I don't give him.
Stan the Stanjul.
Start reacting.
Brockham, do you want to do anything?
In real life right now.
No, I'm just gonna keep having tea.
Yes, this is normal. My dead friend's back fighting my new conversational partner.
It's fine.
I don't think anyone can hear that on the recording, so it's gonna be. We're all just gonna burst out laughing sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so it's.
Stanjul.
Yeah.
Or Soren.
No, I'm not taking your turn this time.
I say Stanjul's just gonna keep talking to you and go like,
Soren, please, you gotta let me go. I know it's you doing this. Please, I need to fight fairly.
Oh,
cursed me.
I've cursed you.
Soren, please.
Do you drop the curse?
No.
How many turns has it been?
Not enough. It's 10 turns that lasts.
Yeah, but how many turns? How many turns has it been?
I think this is the 3rd turn.
Yeah.
No,
Ow.
since the beginning of combat.
I think we're on 6, if I remember correctly. I think that sounds about right.
7?
No, because I remember it was 5 before.
So 6.
No, I mean like 2 turns ago it was 5.
But since those 2 turns, it's only been you once, then you, then you. Call it 7.
okay. So this is beginning of the 7th turn.
What are you counting down
No.
for?
You'll see. As I say, so, with Stan on top of me, I'm gonna let
What's that?
the one that body slams me. So, I am standing right now. With Stan on top of me, this cycle, I'm gonna raise my hands above his back and slam it into the metal. So, let's see.
And this is the
Stan, that's a 21 to hit miniature Stan.
this is the Verdun.
This is Stan the Verdun attacking to hit Stan the Miniman.
With what?
Bare fists.
Okay. So
So it hits 3 damage.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot that I gave him the magic health. That's not even enough to break that.
Yeah.
Shit. I will never use magic to heal myself.
Why don't you just use the javelin? It's just a good-ish weapon.
We got to add value and flavour to this.
Oh my god.
Do we?
People are watching, they need to be entertained. Even Stan the Verdun man knows that.
I'm just so entertained.
He's gonna heal himself.
So entertained.
That's it, I throw 12 health.
I'm gonna do the Tiso thing and be in the woods.
He's just in the woods.
Okay, so what is it time now? It's now time for a Scraggly Stan.
Yes.
Scraggly Stan, just being punched, sees this as a challenge. And stands to his feet, jumps up, brings his leg about over his head and tries to fall and slam it into a Stan the Verdun man's face.
Okay.
I love that. That was great.
Do you want me to roll 2 attacks?
Yes, I want to put them both into this one. Nat 20.
That's a nat 20 on the first one.
Oh my god.
But the second one is a 2, so...
So, one hit that's nat 20, that's good.
14 damage.
Ooh. I think he's on 12 health now. He's on 12 health.
Wait, who's on top?
Yeah, which one?
The Verdun.
Yeah. The Verdun is still talking.
Him the Verdun, it's Stangel.
It stands the Verdun man, also
Yeah.
it's Stangel, but his race is the Verdun, so he's Stan the Verdun man.
Those were a lot of words.
Please don't kill me!
Explode.
Please!
I'm not killing you.
Soren!
I
Help
hope,
me!
I hope you know when I text explodes, this is
Okay, so technically it would be Soren if you want to do anything, or Needle if you want to do anything. Do you want to attack someone?
Can I Eldritch Blast again?
Sure, the new one.
Yeah, where's Angel?
May not doing this whole thing.
Yeah, where's
Not taking part.
They aren't
That's so
just
real.
oh fuck, that's the guy that killed me, I'm not, no fuck.
If I let you go, will you just leave and stop fighting?
Will it work?
We
What
can.
does other stand say as that happens?
Fuck no it won't! You're replacing me!
We're really not. We want him to leave.
This is like next level of vandalism.
I got a 12, I don't know if that's...
Please.
12 isn't gonna hit, but you get 2 attacks, remember?
Why would we replace you? You're literally the only reason I stayed here.
Oh, wonderful.
Good,
I got
let's talk about-
25.
25 hits.
Stand.
Yeah.
Roll for
Original
damage.
stand.
Stand.
Whee!
Just so I know
I
it.
got 13.
You've always thought I could have been better.
Did you hear that, Stan?
No.
Verdun just took 13
He
damage.
did. He did in fact do that.
Can I get a miniature monologue to Soren?
So, hold on. You all watch as Needle. What does it look like as Needle summons this white energy?
She's just gonna be like...
So you see Needle sort of semi-panicking, just like,
Fed up.
fuck this, bang. And then Verdun, tragically, Stangel the Mangel, gets shot right through the lung, through the chest and out the other side, and you guys feel the dome falter and start to fade.
Can you have a look?
Yes, you can.
How long has it been? Edge.
8 turns.
And that's...
Not.
Okay, let's
Not a
stand.
minute.
Can I have 12 seconds of time?
Yeah.
You know, I,
What did you do to deserve this, guy? I called the stand. I did get
You know.
old.
I thought I'd finally find enough people that would help me. People that would help me become a true Nigel.
get rid of the hurtful Nigels in the world. Sorry. I tried to haggle better prices for you. You've bought my stuff. I give you fair deals. You tried to rip me off the first chance you got. Well, instead I don't know their name, but I'll leave you. I'll leave you at that parking gap. You better make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck me.
Soren.
Oh no.
Just a
Wonderful.
Saving throw.
saving throw. I believe it's a wisdom.
7.
Yeah. Alright, you feel you are terrified
Of
for
what?
1 hour.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's okay. That's Soren's natural state.
Why did you catch the words of terror?
Because I just wanted to do it. I wanted you to cast it on Soren so that they'd stop fucking cursing me.
Nice.
I knew it wouldn't work in Stan because he wouldn't talk for a minute. But anytime I spoke to you, you responded.
Oh.
Yeah, every time you have responded, so you do fall victim to this fear.
Okay.
And in this specific circumstance, this fear manifests as a fear that if this Nigel loses, the other Stan is coming back to the party.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You suddenly have flashbacks of this puppety monstrosity following you around until the day you die. This puppety creature could end up in your room at night doing long rests with you for the rest of the adventure. This puppeting creature crawling through the halls of your fucking nightmares could be stuck with you if this Verdan dies.
Stop. I'm not actually scared. I'm fine.
Soren is terrified.
Soren's just like, you know, like the just blank face, like catatonic, just staring into space, slightly shaking with fear, just like, what the fuck have I just done?
I need your first death saving throw.
Wait, why is that?
Let's have a look, see what I
This
get.
is for Nigel.
This is Stan the Man
One.
for Dan. That's a 10, actually.
10 passes.
Shit.
It's Stan the Miniature's turn.
He's gonna just kind of look at him, grab him by the leg, but grab him by the other leg as well, stand up, jump, and wham!
Your attacks.
Yes, please.
Soren is watching this horrified.
That's a 12 and a 10. 2 misses.
Both miss.
Nice.
That's impressive. Good moves
It's
from
very
Stan the
evil
Man.
Yeah.
minded to me. We're
Is
just
Stan
staring
the
at them,
Man
guys.
still able to talk, or is he just...
You can talk.
No.
Sorry, you know you don't want this. You know you don't want that thing in your party. Come back to me. You can work this out. Can I roll a persuasion?
I mean, roll me a persuasion. You set the DC, Soren. What does he have to beat in persuasion for Soren to win this? To believe this?
Can I roll with
Remember, you
advantage
are
since I'm
terrified.
Oh god. I mean, he's really scared. Probably like, I'll say 12.
You have to beat 12 and you have advantage because of the terror.
Okay, I have a plus 10.
You've got a plus 10?
Yeah.
Well, I can't
Oh,
even
no.
tell who you
That's
want to win.
28.
Fuck
You
me.
set the DC, my guy.
I
Don't look at me. I didn't set the
was,
DC.
10!
He's a bard. You knew he
What
was
did
a
you
bard.
expect?
Well, yeah, I wanted to set it really high, but then everyone's like, you're terrified, so I said, fuck you.
Okay, you set it at 25. He still beat it.
I know! But then I wouldn't come off as more of an asshole.
Pain.
What did you want me to do? What
He's
did you
trying to
say?
he's trying to get you to put a
Save.
potion down his throat or save him in some capacity.
Okay.
Alright, now it's Stan, the miniature man's turn.
Yeah, because he used his turn to die a little bit less and then persuade
Okay.
you.
So,
No, Mini Stan just failed
Yeah,
to
no,
attack, so it's Soren's turn.
Did I give him my healing potion?
What
Do
How
you
type?
close
have a
are you?
healing potion? Yeah, I do. I have one. To
that I sold you.
actually, am I not still behind a spike wall?
No, there is
No.
no spike wall.
I
He
went down.
can't concentrate if he's dying.
Fuck. Cool. I give him a healing potion. My only healing potion. Fuck you.
Let's see. How much
Fuck
is that?
you.
2d4 plus 2.
I hope Miniature Stan can understand that I'm under the effects of a potion, and probably maybe would have already done this also. Anyway. Not on,
How
under the
does
effects
Miniature
of a spell.
Stand respond to Soren's betrayal?
He is heartbroken. As the person he watched who thought, I think I can finally be myself here.
No!
I finally think people understand me.
And also, he was helping. He was helping. He was the only one that stepped up other than Needle
But
to help.
why?
Yeah,
It's
like
like,
a
were
fucking
they trying to
bonding
curse me?
session.
You don't know?
They were trying to curse me. They've done it before.
We have.
I have.
Has it been about 1
So-
minute now?
Yeah.
Is that
So's,
2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then Needle, it's your turn as well.
5.
But you did just watch Soren save the Verdun.
Soren's like still catatonic. He's like robotically doing everything, so.
No,
Take
you're
that
doing
as you
things
will.
with fear.
Yeah, okay. I hate everything about this. Dude, fucking bards. Fuck you. That was so evil.
Remember I got some pistols?
Yeah. But you didn't buy my bullets for them.
Was there any bullets in them, or are they all empty?
Did you not?
Some
I
are,
think you-
some have them, some are empty.
I think I specified that 2 were loaded and the rest
Yeah.
are empty.
I think so, I just didn't.
Will you
write
find
that
the right
down.
one?
Ah,
I think
well.
That is a good point, actually.
I'm still standing here, I can just check. I'm standing in the bushes watching, I can
You
just
can
check
you can spend your turn checking them all, and then you find the 2 that are loaded.
if I do anything else, I'll just use web on the Nigel so he can't run away.
No, we want him to run away.
It would cover both of them.
Yeah,
the
Can
way
I
to get
cover
one,
both?
but not the other.
Can I be
If
hidden?
he runs away without taking it, we can steal it
To
anyway.
hide?
Self-
Absolutely, yeah. Roll for stealth.
Right?
Stealth.
To be fair, unless it's more than my passive,
Same.
15. I think that is more than your passive, isn't it?
it meets it for Stand the Verdan.
Beats it. That means you win.
Oh, right,
So-
yes, excellent.
Yay!
Okay. Who starts it now?
Oh my.
If it's either Needle, if they're gonna win.
Neither if they're going to web you
Verdun.
or Verdun.
Have I been webbed?
No.
Stand the Verdan stands up, places his hand on Soren's shoulder and goes, "Thank you, I knew you'd make the right choice." He's gonna get his javelin, he's gonna try and run it through Stan.
Yeah, make the attack roll.
Is there any way to like break out of this?
Oh, that's a 14 to hit, misses.
No, 14 is your armor class.
Oh, meets it,
14
meets it.
beats it.
So that's, let's see, 3 damage, but I am going to do that thing where I use a Bardic Inspiration to get more damage.
Why?
Let's see, where is it? What is it? It was 3d6.
Insane.
Are you what ability are you using?
Sidekick stab or something. Sidekick blade.
What?
But yeah, creature with a weapon attack, you can swing any one.
Yes,
of
you
your
absolutely
The
can.
bonus
Sorry,
for
yeah,
running
I
into it.
forgot you were.
I
I
don't think
forgot you
Vinny
were
cares
College
which
of
one it is.
Whispers.
Vinny, who do you want to win?
You'll never know. That's an additional. God damn it, I rolled a 2, 1 and a 2. That's an additional 5 damage.
Cool.
That's an 8 damage.
You're not looking great.
That's Nigel's turn over, which means it's Stan the. Not for Dan Man's turn. Heartbroken.
You're on 15 health on your character.
Heartbroken, standing on Verdan Man's turn is just going to spend grabbing Nigel, grabbing Soren, go, why? Slam.
So you're attacking Soren.
Both.
Okay, so one against Soren, one against. Which one do you want to be first?
First up, I'll grab the other Stan because I'm like, fuck you. And then go like, why would you do this, Soren?
Okay, that's a 2 to hit. A 2 plus 4, so 6 to hit Stan and 15 to hit Soren.
Miss Stan,
Does
Soren.
not hit me. No.
What's your AC now?
17.
Nice.
That just kind of ends up clapping. Like,
Yeah, you just get slapped loosely with like wooden spindly. And I think given that that's the concept of your terror at the moment,
Yeah.
things are
I
not
just
doing.
From your point of view, I just caress your face.
Soren starts crying. Like, actually crying. Pathetically as well. I'm not even
So
like.
as my bonus action, I would just like to Stan's face.
To just punch him again.
To punch him again.
Ow.
14.
Miss.
Stan the miniature's not doing great, my guy.
Still getting used to this new body.
Yeah.
Who's that next?
Soren, and then Needle.
I'm just gonna keep panicking.
So you're doing nothing?
Yeah.
Cool. Needle?
I want to kill the Nigel. I want him gone. If I do Eldritch Blast again, will that hurt anyone in the range of it?
Nope.
I have
No,
No,
zero
never.
clue.
Eldritch Blast is
Nigel.
always a single target.
Cool, I use
Although-
Eldritch Blast again.
So roll 2 attacks against Sir Nigel.
I think Needle absolutely hating Sir Nigel is so funny because so far out of the whole party, she's been
23.
the most unnecessarily
23, yes.
trusted
Good.
person.
How much damage?
Roll both attacks first to see if they both hit.
That one was 10.
10 misses. So roll for damage on your...
As in, that was 10 damage on the first one.
Okay, you
And
take
then-
10 damage.
13 to hit.
13 misses. Does 10 drop you?
I had 5 health.
Cool.
Yay!
Again, you're back making death saves.
Sorry.
You know, Sorry, please, you have to help. This lasts an hour of you being scared, by the way.
I don't have
Yeah, but
any
the
more healing
persuasion was
potions.
only for that turn.
So,
You can set a new DC if you want.
Please.
20.
Cool. You have, to,
25.
you have to beat a 25 on a persuasion to get it this
He's
time.
like crying. I don't even know if he can hear you at this point.
so for this one, Stan is also crying.
No!
No!
Got both of them. You're just gonna reach out, grab the leg, and like, please, you can't let me die.
Roll for persuasion. With advantage because of your words.
I can't do anything this time anyway. I don't have any more healing potions.
There is someone you can attack though.
And you can also make medicine checks to stabilise.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 13.
That
Please.
doesn't
With advantage.
With advantage. The other one was a nat 1.
Nice.
You don't make that.
You rolled a 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And then Tiso, make your attack roll.
Who are you gonna attack? The fucking monster or the guy in the
Stan
floor
Joel,
bleeding?
I'm gonna shoot Stan
The
Joel.
guy in
Yay!
the floor bleeding?
Yeah.
The monster? The guy crying and begging for
Kill.
his life?
How do I... What?
You-
That's
You're gonna kill the
You
guy.
have to go straight attack roll on the sneak attack option.
Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack.
It'll just be your standard attack, and then you add your sneak attack damage, is what I meant to say, sorry.
Oh. So that damage was 10, but
You have to roll to attack first.
no.
What is broken?
That's just a 20.
Oh, actually, you're
I
not
don't need to drink anymore.
You're not proficient, so it's just your dexterity modifier, which is just +3. So roll a d20 +3.
D20.
Because I don't think you're proficient. Yeah, your hand crossbows and similar
Yeah.
weapons, which is not
So
pistols.
13, so I miss.
13 to hit. Yep.
Yeah.
You miss.
But I
Sorry, you're sneaking, so you get advantage. You have to roll twice to take the highest.
Joyous day, joyous day.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
Well, that was,
That was almost enough,
2
wasn't it?
plus 3, so 5.
Yes.
I
So
just like,
from the distance, you hear as a bullet passes through the thin air near Stangel.
Is that you? Guy who bought rations from me? We laughed about rations together.
shut up!
That thing's a monster. It's not your friend anymore. Look at it.
We cut through Stan.
Stan.
Stan the miniature. What's he doing? Clearly monstrously.
I was gonna say, at this point, his mouth is frothing from betrayal and rage. He's crying. He's standing all fours awkwardly. Like,
Yeah, he looks like a gigantic spider
he's
puppet.
still got green veins going through his wooden metal arms.
At this point, I think probably you bring out your spiritual arms.
Yeah, you see the arms snap and
Yeah,
crack apart.
So they snap. So he's no longer a 4-limbed creature. He's got 8 limbs as he spindly stands.
I don't want to do this anymore.
How
Why
do you think-
more do this?
how do you think the real villain here? The traitor? Or the guy who's just raised from the dead?
Shut up!
Speaking like a monster, looking like a monster, and attacking his friends.
Hey, we don't discriminate in this.
Roll me a
bit.
death saving throw.
Do I also get a persuasion?
Respect.
Sure, Ed. What DC do you think would persuade?
Death saving throw. Ooh, that's a 5.
He wants to try and persuade you. So what DC?
Tiso never got attached to. Tiso's main problem is that Stan is also terrifying right now. So, yeah, Tiso.
What? The Nigel?
No, Stan.
All right. I was like, so.
I have that.
I was
No, Stan John was
Stan.
never Tiso's friend yet. Tiso got drunk before even realizing this guy wanted to be friends.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So what
Tiso's,
DC?
I'm
Death save.
not terrible. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Nice.
So that needs to be a nat 20.
So, yeah.
Probably.
I hope so. Oh, that's a 15.
Plus 10.
That's 15.
Right.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nowhere near.
No.
I was like 25's close. That might actually start. Cool. This,
Noise.
you've just rolled your death save. Did you fail or fail?
It's the pistol
Yeah.
shaking.
Yeah.
Because I'm so stressed
Emotional.
and angry and stands back for these weird
Cool. It's Soren and Needle. You're up next.
That's his
So he's gonna keep panicking.
That any of his words about you true to you?
No.
He was
Not
shouting.
at 15 it didn't.
Since
DC's 25.
Died.
As he was shouting.
So I'm just gonna stare down
Well,
at
like you need to.
What DC do you think would be Needles?
What
If
for?
Verdan was trying to persuade them, what DC do you think would persuade Needle?
Oh, I think Needle feels bad for him because he was an experiment with the drown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she probably
You just
feels a bit-
mercilessly tried to kill him
Yeah,
twice.
but she's got weird morals. So I think,
Yeah, fair
but
enough.
she also cares more about Stan than like empathy wise.
Oh, broken.
So what DC do you call it? 20, 25 for a little bit of sympathy?
25.
And roll another persuasion.
I would indeed.
Brockan, what do you think your DC would be?
Oh god.
Not 20 for a 30. There is no more tea
There's no more
anymore.
tea.
Oh,
That was my house.
Yes.
oh yeah.
I'd say you plonked down, turned round, and stands being attacked and murdered.
Yeah, so on a 30,
The guy provided
Yeah.
reach your DC. He's
Yeah.
making a little bit of sense. As you're looking at this,
not be done.
as you're looking at this monstrous fucking creature that's crawled out of nowhere, been declared the chosen prophet of an unknown something, in this giant spidery, spindly form. He's not making sense to be saying this is not your friend anymore, this is a monster.
And it might be, you don't know.
We know.
It's entirely up to
Why
you
are
how
you
you
wanting
act.
us to save Stando?
You can just take this as a I don't want to act. You don't have to save him.
Yeah, I'll probably just like be like, someone just kill someone, and then I'll walk away.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Tiso's turn again.
Oh, hang on, broken.
No, because you've
How
had
you
yours,
feeling?
it's broken.
Alright, yeah.
And then it will be Verdan making
Verdan's
another death save. No, because Spindly Boy gets half to broken.
That would your DC.
What's your DC? How are you feeling about the guy who provided you shelter and was really nice to Pancake?
He was in fact very nice.
He was very nice to me.
It was.
Let him sit on the couch.
Which is why.
Horses definitely cannot sit on couches. Their
Yes,
legs,
he can.
their legs go bent like that.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Pancake can. In general.
Has always stills.
Pancake is a special little guy.
He's so special.
Let's go with 25 as well.
Little bit of conversion.
No, not 20. For there.
Hey,
You're all
the
starting to
hero.
look at this.
You all have
Everyone
all
apart
the
from
info.
Tiso, who kind of just doesn't give a shit at this point, is starting to look at this monster and being like, "I really not behaving like the old The old
Guys.
Dragonborn Stan was fucking mental, and this creature is violent.
Stan,
This is
it's Stan. You
Which one?
guys. Not you.
I just want everyone to calm down and talk, please.
I
All I want, man. Can we just calm down? I'm so tired. It's the middle of the night or something. I don't know what time it is.
Isn't this will just be whoever dies first? So, whose turn
Well,
is
if
it?
we kill both
It's
of them,
Brocken's turn
Uh,
currently.
It's Brocken's turn. It's up to you what you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
I want real stand
He did beat your PC.
It's real stuff. They're both real.
the realest one.
I'm just gonna turn to Pancake and be like, do you know what's going on?
Pancake looks at you with an almost blank expression, a blank horse expression. It just says, "It would appear that your dead companion has been resurrected in some monstrous new form, possibly insane.
He was always insane.
He seems more unhinged now than he was before. However, it does seem as if this innocent bystander was attacked without his knowledge."
why do you guys want to save Stanjel?
I don't. I really don't.
Because he rolled high in persuasion.
I'm just gonna nod and sit there.
So
Cool.
true.
Spindly Stan, you making 2 attacks, or are you casting some spells, or...
I'm gonna try and pick up Stand Over Dan Man.
You don't have to try. You
Oh, but I'm gonna pick him up.
can pick him up. You have to try to deal damage if you want, but you can move him without protest.
And I have a bunch of arms to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold him like that,
Yeah.
some arms under the armpits, some holding his head up straight, some holding his legs up, and with all the newly pointy splintered arms, crunch.
Yeah.
Try and bring them inwards.
You're doing all 3 attacks on him.
Yes. Well, 5 doesn't hit. But it's maybe.
Jesus.
Oof. All of them miss.
Actually, technically no,
Oh.
This is
because
worse than a werewolf knife.
you have advantage because he's prone
he's
for melee
prone.
attacks. So that's actually just the first 2. Jesus Christ.
Gee, oh. Another mimic. Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Out of 6
Jesus.
rolls, the highest you rolled was a 14.
And it's still missing.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm using really difficult chopsticks. I'm just like, I'm not used to these.
Yeah.
It stands just like, I'll get rid of you. Then we can go back to being together again as friends and venturing and doing shit. And
Okay,
fuck, I
it's
missed.
Tiso's turn.
I'll shoot again.
Which one?
Stanjel.
Why Stanjel?
Stanjel.
Everyone looks like
I hate
they're
Stan.
against normal Stan.
You said normal D20.
With advantage because you're always from hiding.
Well, thank fuck for that, because that's a 7. And...
More Matties!
The unhittable fucking
It's not
monstrosity.
even that, it's just that I haven't rolled over
Yeah, but
13
he's
all
just
session.
like he's also not been able to be hit really decently. Only Needle has hit him consistently.
How close?
Up next is for Dan. So,
I'm
oh
just-
yeah, no, actually, sorry, it's Song
How close am I to everyone?
as close as you want.
Cool.
Can I, as a bonus action,
Sure, yeah.
can I, what is it again? It is steady aim.
Yes, which will give you advantage again next time.
Yeah.
But you already have advantage.
Oh, I already
so-
have it.
Yeah.
Why? I'm not
'Cause
sneaking
he's
it.
You're
got
not sneaking
pro-
now, but like you can. Yeah, you can steady aim if you want.
I study him anyways. Prize falls through room, explodes.
How scared am I?
The description of words of terror. Let me read them out for you.
Cool.
Once per short rest, you can speak to a humanoid for 1 minute and cause it to become frightened of you or another creature of your choice if it fails the wisdom save DC 15. For 1 hour or until its allies are attacked and damaged, which, depending on how things are going at the moment, is like you don't really know who your allies are. If the target succeeds, it is not aware that that you use this ability. So essentially, the fear condition in its words of terror, which is like you're feeling terror that would consider you frightened.
I'm just double checking because the fear.
So a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and disadvantage on ability rolls and attack checks within the line of sight of the creature, and the creature can never willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
So I can't get closer to Stan.
Except Nigel is next to you because you fed him a potion and
Yeah.
stands next to Nigel.
So you can't be closer than 5 feet already, but like if you choose to back off now, you can't approach again.
Okay. It's a bad idea for my mental health.
You're very white nature.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What the fuck?
I'm being informed that there's no audio.
Oh yeah, that part of that.
Go serpent.
I wish I had planned that, but I don't know why that happened.
Matthew damn jump scaring her again.
No shit.
So I have disadvantage to attacks.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry. Oh, bonus action first. Actually, I'm activating Primal Savagery.
Okay, yeah, sure. Then you're savaging the Verdun.
No, I'm savaging
Stan.
Stan.
The
The
big
miniature.
Yeah.
Why?
Spindly man.
Because I'm fucking terrified of him. It's an 11, so it doesn't hit anyway.
But you have disadvantage on attacks, but you do have 2 attacks a turn, don't you?
Yes. Oh, that would have been a nat 20, but it's not. It's
What?
it's 23 to hit.
That still hits.
It does.
Roll for full damage.
Much damage.
Not that much, so it's fine. It's 7 damage.
But you activated. What did you activate?
Primal Slav.
Primal Savagery, it's
Right,
not got
okay.
Crimson Right on it, so no extra damage.
So 7.
Sorry.
You're looking at a creature on the verge of death.
Yep. Yep.
Is it Stan the Verdan's turn? Stan the big man's turn? Someone
The
else's
Verdun.
turn? Stan the Verdan is just gonna look up at them and go, Why are you still shooting at me? The monster's there. Please, Brock, we shared the conversation. We had tea together. Nito, why would you shoot me like that?
Saying mean things
I'd
about my
like to do
friend.
performance to make it seem like if they don't help me now, I'm gonna die.
Is that not the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like to
I don't-
performance extra.
Okay, I don't think this will change anything about anyone's opinion, but you can be extra if you want.
I would like to be extra. I almost rolled it on mini stands. That would be helpful. What if I do so well that they're like, oh no, that's an 18.
It changes nothing. You all see the truth, which is he's dying.
Yeah, but think about it. If I die, you'll be stuck with the other stand sword.
I just
Soren's attacked the correct stand. Like, you're winning that argument.
Attack better! Please!
Rude.
I'm sorry, I'm just losing a lot of blood.
Make your death save.
Yeah, I forgot about that silly little thing. As long as it's not a nat 1.
Is that the stun Nigel?
That's 8. That's
Another
not
failure.
It's denied you.
And then it's Spindly Boy.
Spindly boy is just
2
gonna look,
attacks.
not this time. He's just gonna look around at the Thorn and just go like, why are you doing this? He's gonna reach down, touch the Nigel and just inflict wounds.
So,
What?
inflict wounds isn't a save, is it?
No. It's a +6 to hit.
Nigel takes 32 damage,
Good.
Yeah.
killing him
He's
instantly.
fucking
Would you like to
dead.
describe the necrotic magic?
Yay.
This is the first time you all see the new Stan outwardly casting clerical magic.
So, since you said that he had a hole blown through his chest and through his lung, he's gonna reach down, touch you inside of that, reach up, touch his heart, and necrotically disintegrate it.
Oh my
So it
god.
spreads throughout all of his blood.
Yeah, you all see as essentially what happens is this gigantic spindly spider reaches up underneath the ribcage of the open chest wound, blood gushing everywhere, and as he touches, You see his eyes go black and his scales start glowing with this necrotic energy. The green veins flowing through the wood start turning black, poisonous tar. As the tar reaches the centre of the heart, it starts to disintegrate and it starts turning to stone and flaking away. As Verdun flakes away, what is his last 30 seconds?
I just wanted a life. I just wanted to help the Nigels. I just wanted to help people with their money. I just wanted. Right.
And with that, his last breath as he fades to dust on the ground. You
You're
see
so
before you,
mean.
standing victorious, 7 foot tall, of spindly,
Why are you evil
psychotic
laughing?
wood.
Stop!
That is what's happening to the other Stan. You see him giggling with pure joy at the sight of this decomposed corpse.
We might have to kill this guy.
You hear
Yeah.
in the background as a spectral crowd claps from nowhere. You all see the Terran reality above you with an eyes camera, a bird's eye view camera. You look up and see spectral crowds clapping as a muscular man steps into view. Nice, well pressed suit, easily 200 kilos of pure muscle.
Yo.
And he goes, "My champion has risen. Entertain us wisely." And the rift closes and the crowds stop.
Yay.
And that's where we're going to call it today.
Yes!
Excellent.
Let's go!
Crazy man.
Give us the like and subscribes.
Much like for Stan the Verdun man to disintegrate, giving a heartwarming speech.
Unless you want to meet Stan the Miniature in your bedroom tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you got to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I promise you, look at this face, he'll come for you.
Like and subscribe for more stressed, soaring moments.